We are up and live.
We are live. Was that good? Did I do it well?
Yes, you did.
Thank you. I'm trying to learn from my sensei, but it's a talent that I haven't yet fully mastered.
But it's kind of a different type of day, a different type of feeling. Because
today is all about something else.
Oh yeah.
So you know us as Refuge, and we standardly are Refuge, but we're a lot of things. And today we are building. We're building a foundation in which children can be restored. And we're going to give our time and our effort and our dollars to that cause. So something that you guys got to understand is we're not going to talk a lot about Refuge Medical on this live stream. Usually Wednesday is the Refuge Medical live stream, right? That's usually what it's all about. However, today that's not what we're doing. Today we're doing a Caleb House live stream. So some of you might be asking, hey Bob, what the heck is Caleb House? We're going to get there. But I just want you guys to know that we're going to give away a couple $1,000s worth of gear and swag on this live stream today in efforts to raise money for Caleb House. You got a question already?
I've already got a question.
What's up?
So TNT over on YouTube asked, if I've already donated, can I donate again and will that still get matched?
So it has to be a unique donation. So what would be better is if you gave $10 to your mom and then your mom donated, and that also brings awareness and prayer. So let's get down to the meat of it, guys. What are we talking about here? We're talking about a restoration facility for victims of child sex trafficking. A facility that is being built brick by brick with love and focus on the children. We're not going to focus on any of the other garbage. We're going to try to build up these kids who have been hurt, who have been taken advantage of, and we're freaking tired of it, to be honest. And so what we have here is we have a super donor that has reached out to Caleb House. And this super donor has said, hey, I want to donate, but I want to do it in a really specific way. I have a large sum of money that I would like to give. And we're like, wow, praise the Father. And this super donor goes, but I want to do it in $10 increments through unique donations because I want to create an army of prayer warriors for Caleb House. Because what that organization is venturing to do is they are going deep into the dark abyss of evil to pull the innocents out. And they are going to have to fight absolute evil and disgusting, intolerable nonsense through that process. So we need prayer. We need people thinking about us. We need people talking about us. And by us, I mean Caleb House. We're not Caleb House, but we feel like we are. Because I feel like every American should be invested to that level, right? Because these are our children, right? We don't have beds here. I don't think people understand the lack of beds we have for children who have been sexually trafficked. And we have organizations that make really cool movies about other countries with these problems, but it's happening here. Kids are being taken every single day in the United States. It doesn't matter what you think. Every single day, somebody's kid is going to be taken from them and they're going to be sold into slavery. You have the ability to be a part of the solution. And right now, we can't continue to be freaking complacent. How many times are we going to post Save Our Children on Instagram? How many times are we going to post about it on Facebook? How many times are we going to, oh man, it's really bad out there. I wish somebody would do something. Dude, do something. Be a part of this. Because we need you. They need you. They need us. Together. Working together. For them. Sorry, Dad, I'll bring it back down. I get a little passionate about this, guys, because I don't know if you know this, but like, kids really don't deserve to be treated this way. They really don't. So, the best way to do this, guys, how we're going to do it, is anybody who donates during this live stream, I'm going to bless you. Refuge is going to bless you. We went through the whole office and we found random stuff that we weren't using anymore. That is still good, that's still awesome, that's still fun. And we're going to send it to people who donate. And so how this works is if during this live stream or after this live stream, you go ahead and you donate between now and Friday a $10 unique donation, right? So you can't keep doing it. It can't be you over and over again. It's got to be somebody different, right? We'll pull the data and we'll send you out a gift. I don't know what the gift is going to be, as we're going to try to track it during the live stream and do a lot of it right now. But we got some pretty sick stuff. We've got like a whole paintball setup. This is a paintball pistol, a paintball hopper gun, a Kronos. I don't know how good of a brand this is. I know it works. I know it functions. It's got the hopper with it. You got CO2 cartridges, and we're going to give you some extra ones. And then a whole case of paintballs, as well as, I think you get like a couple of extra hoppers and stuff like that. So that's some of the stuff we'll be giving away. We're going to give away dope flags during this. So like the 4 Laws of Combat flag. Some of the flags that you see behind me, we're going to be giving away during the live stream. Shout out to Savage Tacticians. These flags are through Savage Tacticians. They don't know that we're doing this, but I mean that ethos matches the ethos of the dudes who are doing the stuff over at Caleb House, I'm sure. So, and what else we got? Oh, dude, I found this whole box of random components that people have sent to me throughout time. So these are like hemostatic dressings. What is this? What is this? This is a microphone. I can't send you that. I think that wasn't supposed to be in there. This is like a slick kit version 1 that isn't actually the slick kit, but there's a soft tee in here. There's a chest seal. This is a full blowout kit. Here's some chest seals, tourniquet holders. That's another microphone. More chest seals, decompression needles. I can't send you those unless you have authorization. More chest seals here. We have a ton of stuff. I have books. I have full first aid kits. Look at this. Look at this. Let me get a look at this. We got bleeding prevention kits. I got stud kits I'm going to give away. I got condition 1 cases of Jocko, boo-boo kits. So stay tuned throughout the live stream. We're going to be giving away a ton of stuff. What do you got over there, Lauren?
So, first question. What if they already donated? Are they able to win one of these?
No. How that works is if you've already donated, you need to go find another person to uniquely donate. So that could be like, oh, I donated, but my wife didn't. Like, oh, I donated, but my dad didn't.
And just remember, it's the unique within these 72 hours. It's not like a month ago you donated.
It's not a month ago. It's during this 72-hour period, this fundraising period. So if you donated last month, you're good to donate now. What you got?
So, Grindstone Ministries already answered this, but someone asked, can we donate more than $10?
Yes, you can donate whatever amount. However, the super donor is going to match the first 10, right? Because they want to weaponize about 20,000 people in prayer, right? So they're taking $200,000 that they have roughly, and they're matching the first $10 of every donation during this period. You can donate whatever amount you feel compelled to donate. What do you got?
We got a faux question.
Faux question.
So I can donate, then my wife can donate, and then my sister can donate, and then my aunt can donate.
If they are all unique donations, yes, absolutely. So if everybody's on the same exact bank account, from my understanding, that's not going to work. But if they're all unique donations, yes, that will work. What you got?
That's a good question. If they have different cards, it should be okay.
Yeah.
It won't be the bank account. It'll be different cards.
Yeah.
Because many married people's
Yeah.
cards.
Yeah, it's cards. Cards, not account. What else? I got extreme ownership books, Ed Milet books. I got Strength Finder books. We got. Oh, dude, these aren't available anywhere. You can't even buy these. These are multicam. This is a multicam adventure kit. Somebody who donates is gonna win a multicam adventure kit, right? And then check this out for all you freaking cool guys out there, all you cool cats. I got a black multicam adventure kit. I don't even know where we found this. Honestly, I don't even know how we kept this because we've only ever ran this for Black Friday, and I thought we oversold them. So the fact that this even exists is just, this is for you.
You weren't supposed to find it.
I wasn't supposed to find it, that's what she said. She was like, that was history. I'm also giving away a couple of boo-boo kits. I got some dope-ass stickers. I got a bunch of stuff, guys. And we're going to talk about not just, you know, Caleb House and what they're doing, but we're also going to talk about things that you can do to get freaking involved. What you got?
We need a numbers update. People want to know, how much have we raised so far?
People want to know, how much have we raised so far? So It's all about the unique donations, guys. We want to get to 20,000 unique donations.
How many people?
How many people have donated thus far? That's what we really want to know.
Our computers are working.
We're just over 1,000 donations, guys. So we're moving and shaking. We're about 5% there. We're at the first day of 3, and we really need to kick it up a notch. So here are some things that you can do to weaponize your ability and your impact, right? So if you're like, man, I already donated, my family already donated, we're going to get entered and probably going to get called out on this live stream. Type up a paragraph, 2-paragraph text message and text it to everybody in your contacts list. And think about this for a second. What you're going to text to the contacts list is this. Hey, this is an organization that's fighting against child trafficking in the U.S. I need you to help them. It's $10. It's 2 energy drinks. It's a shitty lunch. Donate to this organization. Please, for me. Right? Now, if you're not comfortable asking somebody in your contacts list to donate to an organization that fights sex trafficking of children, I honestly question why they're in your contacts list. And I had to go through that soul searching myself. I went through this process this morning, right? As I sent out probably 200 text messages. I'm sure people on this live stream maybe got one from me. But with that, I also looked and had an honest moment with myself like, you know what? That person's not doing good in my life. That person's not impacting the world in a positive manner. That person's not fighting for righteousness. That person I don't even talk to anymore, you know? And it's not that I'm putting them down, it's just me personally, I need to spend my energy on a positive impact, and that's what we're trying to do here. What do you got, Lauren?
So, can you place your 8.5 by 11 sheet in grocery stores, bars, churches, and tattoo shops? We're actually...
Dude, we got people on the street. So something that you should know, this morning during the live stream, I was watching TJ's, or Bear's, brief this morning, and I got popped by the spirit. I went over to the director of operations for this fundraising and everything, and I was like, hey, this is my idea, this is what I'm thinking. We're not going to work at Refuge today. Refuge is going to donate all of its people and all of its labor and all of its time and all of its effort towards this today. So we actually have probably about 60% of the staff is out of the building inside of the metro areas around us, canvassing on behalf of Caleb House, bringing awareness, talking to people about victims, talking to people about victim services, talking to people about the opportunities to serve. And you guys get to be a part of that, because that Refuge Nation team would never be able to be out there if you didn't actually support Refuge Medical, which goes back to show we absolutely try to give everything back that we give, and it's just by the blessings of the Most High and by your generosity and graciousness that we're able to keep doing this crap, because man, it is so humbling to be able to work for something so powerful. That's a weird face, Lauren.
Oh, sorry. It was, looked like it was loading for a minute, but I just need to push play. We're good.
So, we're doing the giveaway. We're giving away thousands of dollars of different merch. Here in a minute, I'm going to call one of the GSM people over. We're going to start calling out some names, and we're going to start figuring out people that have won things so far, because I'd like to give maybe like 4 or 5 items away, like rapid fire. But, guys, make sure when you put the donation in the dedication line, put Refuge Livestream or Refuge or RM or something like that. So that way we know you came from the live stream, right? We really want to be able to track that, so that way we're getting those Refuge people the stuff that they deserve, that merch, that blessing that we want to bestow upon you guys. Because that's really what we're talking about. Guys, once you got one over there, just feel free to yell it out to me.
Can we make it like one thing they put in there, like a filter by a word? Just do live stream.
Just do live stream. Everybody use the word live stream. And if you, we'll figure it out. They're searching right now. They're Google fooing. We got 3 computer hackers over there that are just deep in it. What do you got?
Philip Hales asked, rescuing children all over the U.S., question mark?
Yeah, so the team, I don't have a ton of information on the team, right? So I don't know where they work, but I would, from what I know of the organization, this organization focuses on CONUS, Continental U.S., it doesn't work outside in foreign countries, and that's one of the big missions for the organization, is that they want to help the children here, because it seems as though they are getting neglected heavily right now for some reason, even in the media, like all over the place. We have a crisis and an epidemic for American children, and that's trafficking. It is very, very dangerous. I myself have been exposed to trafficking somewhat recently, and we're going to have somebody on the show here in a little bit to talk about that and our encounter with a trafficker, which was crazy because it was 100% that situation. It was unbelievable what we had witnessed. So has he come in and requested yet?
He is in. President Howitzer is in the building.
President Howitzer is in the building. So guys, over on TikTok, President Howitzer has a large channel. We're gonna bring him in for a little bit on the live stream, and we're gonna talk to him about an encounter that he had with some sex traffickers as well, because it was pretty crazy. You know, him and I were spending some time together, and we encountered this, and I just, you know, I didn't think it was possible. It hit home way closer than I thought it could.
Aaron
Butler.
Aaron Butler is the first one. So Aaron is going to win the 4 Laws of Combat flag. Boom, right here. So we got our first one coming out. So guys, we're giving away stuff the whole live stream. If you want some free sweet merch, swag, gear, whatever, we got first aid kits, we got airsoft guns, we got paintball guns, we got flags, banners, stickers, limited time bags, we got medical components, you name it, we're giving it away. To anybody who donates $10 to Caleb House through a unique donation, so you can't keep doing it over and over again. And then in the dedication line, just write live stream, right? So we know that that's you. So Aaron Butler, he's got a flag coming to him. Hey, Doc, you want to go ahead and catch this for me? Ooh-yah! Boom! Got it. Imagine it flying towards you right now, Aaron, in your head. I'll do a little line, so that way you get the satisfaction of knowing. Boom.
had a couple of people forget to put live stream in there, but they did donate during the live stream.
No problem. Go ahead and email admin your name, and we will take care of that. I'll call you out on the live stream. Brit's watching the admin email right now. She'll take care of it. No biggie. No biggie. Not at all. What you got?
President Howitzer is on live with you right now.
Boom. How is it going, President Howitzer? How are you doing?
What's going on, Mr. Bug Out Bob?
Dude, it is so good to hear from you. Thanks for coming on the show today. As always, you know, we appreciate you.
It's always a great time to be here.
Yeah, we usually we don't have people on the show, but we figured today we would bring you on because you and I had a direct interaction and encounter with what seemed to be traffickers. And so I was going to tell that story and let you chime in just a little bit because, man, it was super impactful for me, and I know it was for you as well. So definitely something heavy there. So we were at a local state park, you know, and we were hanging out. We're having basically like a little beach day with the family. We're getting the family down by the beach, you know, we got small kids and all that stuff. So it's always a ton of work and it's always a struggle and a battle, right? And through that process, you know, we decided, hey man, these rocks are a little bit bigger than we thought they were. We have small toddlers. They're 100% going to fall on their face and probably break themselves. We should move these humans to a safer location. So we're like, all right, cool. Let's wrap it up. Let's go to somewhere that's a little bit more kid-friendly. Cool.
Super tracks, by the way.
And
my 1.5-year-old doesn't need to be walking on top of jagged baseballs.
Yeah, no, that's a bad time. It won't go well. They'll be falling on top of jagged baseballs, not running. So we moved back to the vehicles, right? And, you know, Howitzer and I, we're talking, we're having a conversation about some nonsense, I'm sure. And the wives and the kiddos were loading up in the cars, right? And you could not see us from where we parked and where the road was. And we were kind of like down, displaced a little bit from where the vehicles were. There's like a little step. And so this SUV pulls in, it's playing super loud music. That's something a lot of times the traffickers will do. Actually, people think that they won't because it'll like, it makes people look at them. A lot of people ignore loud music, and also it covers and muffles the sounds of screams. So these guys are playing super loud music. They pull in aggressively at a point to where they could still pull out. They didn't have to hit reverse. Right next to Howitzer's truck. Now I looked in there, and as I looked, these guys were driving right before they pulled in.
Real quick, Bob.
Yep.
So on the angle of the parking lot, for those of you that are watching, it's kind of like how a lot of Walmart parking lots are, where the spots are angled a
Yep.
certain way. Okay, and these individuals drove in from the opposite direction of the lines, and they parked in the opposite direction of how our vehicles were parked, so that all they had to do was cut the wheel
Yep.
to the driver's side real hard, and they had free egress out of there.
Yep.
Instead of being up against the barrier.
Yeah.
Right. So when Bob was saying like that's how they were, like, it didn't jive well. Like all the red flags went up, and that was one of many red flags. It was like, oh, you're gonna park against how everybody else is parked, which is only your truck and my truck at that time in that area.
Right. And
Right.
And so it's very, very odd. Now, I had already kind of like scanned the guys driving, so we had two middle-aged males that didn't fit the local profile, right? Because we study the local profile. So those guys didn't fit the local profile, and they were staring intently at families as they were approaching. Then when they saw our families at the trucks, they locked on and pulled in, and were staring at both of them. At this point, everything in my spirit was like, move, 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 right? And I'm like all the way having a like instinctual male reaction to this, to where I move over to flank in front of Howitzer's truck, in between what would be his wife or Britt, and then the other vehicle, what I presume were traffickers, right?
You got keyed up before I did, and you got me keyed up.
Yeah.
So you were able to react to the situation faster than I could, because you got keyed up on everything that was going on prior, and because of you, I was able to get into a position on the other side of the truck and message to my wife saying, "Hey, get the kids back in the truck," etc. Continue.
Yep. And so
I gotta deal with Bob in the meantime.
we went ahead and I stood in between them and the family, right? While already have communicated to my wife, hey, like defensive position, like take your gun out, like be aware, be alert right now, dial 911, don't press call, all these things, right? And so I make direct eye contact with the guy who is sitting in the passenger seat, and he has his hand on the door, and then he has his hand down by his groin. And I'm staring at him in the eyes. And he's staring at me in the eyes. And the only way I can describe it is, if you ever see an LGD, like a livestock guardian dog, lock onto a couple of coyotes or a couple of predators, there's a moment of pause before the fight that happens where the coyotes decide if it's worth it. And that is absolutely the tension that happened. And as that was happening, Howitzer was actually flanking on the other side of the truck to give overlapping fields of fire. And at that point, that registered in the passenger's brain. He saw that, and then immediately turned to him and started pointing to other children at the beach. He basically just openly communicated with his body language and to me and to Howitzer, okay, this one doesn't work, what about those? And so what I did is I left Howitzer in a defensive position. I said, hey, stay right where you are. And I went over to that family. And I said, hey, I want you to be attentive of something. And they're like, what's going on? I looked at the dad and I pointed up to that vehicle. I said, that vehicle just pulled in very aggressively, was staring at my family, making me very, very uncomfortable. We just had a very weird interaction. He's now staring and pointing at your family. They're giving indicators of maybe being up to some sort of nefarious or criminal activity. I'm going to go ahead and let the park rangers know, but I do know that sex trafficking happens in this area.
Like, to put it into perspective, because a lot of people, and I made a video where I talked about this, and it didn't get the most views that I've ever had, but it got a lot of views in a short amount of time compared to where I've been with robots on social medias. You need oh goodness, child. Here you go. Be occupied. Get some yonder.
Old kids, man.
And like the vibe that people don't get just off of like a base description. Are you gonna throw it to me while I'm talking? Come on. Right. This is why we care. This is I love you so much.
I mean, how can you hear
I
that
don't even
laugh
stare
and
at
not
my
have
wife
joy?
and kids as hard as that dude did.
He's laughing over here.
Right.
Hearing that laugh.
Like, there's just something not right about it. Like, if you're staring at my wife harder than I stare at my wife, there's a problem. Like, it's not normal human behavior. It's abnormal human behavior.
Yeah, it's very
And that
weird.
was like, that again, that staring, that moment of pause. And it was just, if you weren't there and you never had it done to you or your family members directly and you never witnessed a moment like that, it's like, again, like how you described it, like the livestock guardian dog versus the pack of coyotes, or like the two kids that are in the playground and the bully comes up and does the chest bump, and right before that happens, there's like the stare down before the fight happens.
Right.
You know, like
Yep.
that's exactly what it was.
And so I let that family know, as well as I then went over to the other family, because there's two families on the beach. I let that mom know. That mom had just seen Sound of Freedom, and she goes, "Oh my gosh, could it be like that movie?" I'm like, "Absolutely." It could also not be like that movie, so that's something for you to be aware of. But as for me and my family, I'm telling you, as a member of the community, person who cares about people, I don't feel safe being here right now. And I definitely wouldn't feel safe if my wife and children were here alone. Like, I wouldn't feel good about that. And so, you know, we then pulled off of that scene. We went over, talked to the park rangers. Park rangers went over there. There was a whole scuffaloo. Like, they had to get escorted out, and then I believe that they were arrested by the sheriffs. There was a big deal that happened. And it comes from just being attentive, right? We have to pay attention and know what's going on in our surroundings. What you got, Lauren?
Okay, so this was deleted. Good job, Noel. But it's a valid question. Someone was asking a detail about who's the architect. Okay, I let them know, like, we don't have any details. We legitimately don't. Employees of Refuge Medical, we don't know anything.
What is the architect? Is that...
Like, who is building, like, the architect for Caleb House?
Oh, they have
They're
an architect
concerned,
firm, I'm sure.
but they're concerned it might be a scam. So I said maybe we should explain why we don't know.
Oh, yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, so Caleb House has an architect on staff. Like, it's a legitimate organization. They'll provide 990s to anybody who asks. It's accountable to a board that has minutes that are available to the public. Like, all these things are in place to ensure to you that this isn't a scam, right? The reason, like guys, this is a challenging thing. It's child sex trafficking. Like, the cartels make billions of dollars off of this every year, and so, it could be, and I don't know, but I could very well see this as a possibility, that the architect says, "Hey, man, I want to do this, but I don't want it to be public. Like, I don't want anybody to know that I did this." And I don't know that happened, but I mean, just in my brain, that makes a lot of sense. And it makes complete sense as to why things would be kept hush-hush about that organization. I've given to organizations in the past that did similar type of missionary work, and you just don't ask questions. Same thing about Africa with the anti-poaching unit, like the anti-poachers, you know, they...
We're not even allowed to share. We got sent an awesome photo. I couldn't even share
we can't share, like, you cannot share their picture on the internet. Same thing with, like, these people, you know, they can't share their names or pictures. And that's all it is. It's not a scam or anything like that. It's to protect the people who are doing the good work, you know. Anonymity helps people sometimes.
I've gotten multiple emails from people who have donated during the live stream.
Yeah.
Are you doing giveaway?
Yeah, let's do it. Send
Are we
it.
doing each of them, or am I?
Send each one.
Okay. So I have Terry McCade.
Terry McCade.
I said that right?
Terry
I think that was
McCade.
TMC. He was the one that said that he had missed it.
Terry McCade is going to get the multicam adventure kit. So this bag right here doesn't exist anywhere else. This is for you. We did one run of multicam adventure kits. I don't know if we're going to do another one or not. And yeah, this is a super awesome bag. I think it's like a $150 bag or something retail, so probably more because it's multicam. So shout out to you, Terry. This is what you win. We'll ship it over to you. I'm going to toss this over there.
I got it. David Peterson.
David Peterson is going to win Extreme Ownership, an amazing book written by Jocko Willink and Leif Babin. This book right here is going to give you the principles and powers to take ownership of your life, of your work, of your relationships, as well as it helps you build a culture of discipline in yourself. It is a badass novel. I definitely recommend you read it. And that is going over to our boy Dave. Is it that what it was? David Peterson? Sure.
Yep. I have a Prepared Patriots.
Prepared Patriot.
Yep.
Prepared Patriot.
They did a $50 donation, but forgot to put it into their notes.
Aw. Well, thank you for doing that $50 donation. Prepared Patriot, for that $50 donation, you are going to get a Hemicon Cheeto Gauze Hemostatic ETD. This bad mamma jamma right here, it's a flat ETD. It has hemostatic impregnated wound packing gauze inside here. So the cool thing is it kind of mitigates that 2 packages. You could potentially do all your wound packing out of this package right here and not need additional wound packing gauze. Really great product. That's a super good value too. So shout out to you. Are you tracking what I'm giving to each person?
I am.
Nice. You're so cool. I just had that thought.
Dallas Lambert.
Dallas Lambert is gonna get a bunch of random stuff. Dallas, you're gonna get like some stickers. You're gonna get some Prevent Pedophilia stickers. You're gonna get some Refuge stickers. You're gonna get some chest seals. You're just gonna get some random stuff, dude. And it's gonna be a great time.
Bob,
Yeah.
DH said matching donations are not limited to the $10, correct? I was planning on donating more.
So she is. I don't know if it's a she or he, but I think it's a she because somebody keeps referring to her in a way. But the donor is only matching up to $10, right? So we like even if you donate more, they're not going to match that larger amount. They'll match the $10. That doesn't mean you can't give more. We'd love that. It'd be awesome. But do what you're convicted to do. Do what the Spirit tells you to do. The reason that the donor is only matching 10 is they want their money to go a longer stretch, right? And so they want their money to reach 20,000 people. And so if they matched larger amounts, it would reach less people. And they want to weaponize people as prayer warriors for righteousness to protect these kids and the people who are helping these kids. So that's why they set up the donations the way that they did. Hopefully that makes sense to people. And if it doesn't, tough titties.
That made perfect sense to me.
Sir Thrive would like to know, does he have permission to ask his subscribers to donate? He doesn't want to speak without permission.
$210,000.
Yes, please do.
That's over $500,000 that we can raise.
What was that on YouTube?
8 hours.
So, yes, you guys are more than welcome to share, just like anything on the internet, whatever you want. If it exists on the internet, you can share it. Just the same way that people share stuff that's bad, you can share this, which is good. I recommend you do so. I recommend you text everybody in your contacts list. What you could do is you could use this as a good test too, to see who supports the MAP movement and like that whole thing. So you could send this out, and anybody who's like not willing or like resisting, I'd be like, ooh, flag on the play. That dude's weird. That's a red flag for me personally. We got more donations?
Yep, I have a Lance Ratliff.
Lance Ratliff! Boom, 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 boom. Lance Ratliff is going to get this airsoft pistol.
I was informed, and I don't know if it's in your goodies, but in case it is, we cannot ship CO2. I was informed by our shipping
Okay, we
department.
can't send you CO2. Sorry. Not sorry. Bye. That's all I got. That's what it is.
That is not a real gun.
That's harder to ship than our big lighters.
This is a paintball gun, guys. I know TikTok is so unversed in firearms that they're not sure, but if you can believe it, this is not a firearm. It's translucent and plastic, but you can slam fire it, which is pretty sick. So yeah, Lance Ratcliffe is gonna get the old paintball gun. It just gets a 12 gram CO2 cartridge, I think, on the bottom. This thing's pretty sweet, dude. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's a fun time. Yeah, you just put a little CO2 cart in there, screw it back in, and you're ready to party. It's like 8 shots, 10 shots. It'll keep the chickens off the porch, I'll tell you that. It'll keep the chickens off the porch. We got more, what's up?
That's all I got right now. We had a few people who emailed and said that they already donated this morning.
Okay, yeah, if it's not during the live stream, guys, it doesn't count. Over on the GSM side, do you guys have any donations that have been coming
They
in
just
thus far?
handed me a paper with all of them.
Oh.
There's like a ton. I've been trying to get it out of my computer.
Yeah, we're trying to get it out of our computer.
Are
The
these
thing
the
is, you
live
guys are so
stream ones?
freaking dope.
These are all typically put some
So,
dedication.
will the donor match just the $10 for donations above $10? Yes.
Yes.
Just the 10. It's the unique donor, the first
So-
$10.
And if you're thinking to yourself, oh, I'll just donate, because you want to donate 100, right? I'll just donate 10 times. They will not match it. It's got to be unique donations. It's better that you find 10 friends and give them each $10, right? Because that's going to get matched, if that makes sense, right? Because we want to bring awareness. Guys, it's about talking to people. We want to have uncomfortable conversations. Sex trafficking, bad, okay? Not good. Bad
ABT's
time.
in the house.
Who's in the house?
ABT.
Yep. He just text messaged me. I'm responding back to him now.
ABT is actually going to be speaking at the Refuge Ruckus. The Refuge Ruckus is an event that is raising funds to continuation of Caleb House. Super awesome.
Bob said he is.
Yeah, you're just an ass.
Oh, I thought he was. Oh,
What?
Confirming.
sorry, Trev.
Guess what you're doing during the ruckus?
Yeah, Trev's talking. That's all right. He's great at that. He loves that. All right, so back to Howitzer over here. What we got?
Also with the donations, and this is going to be completely random because my wife is director of ops and you guys are there too. So three items that I want to throw into the donation bucket from my end.
Okay.
Okay, it's going to be one of these Liberty Outlaw Howitzer Hill shirts,
Nice.
the Freedom's Memory flag shirt that I'm currently wearing, as well as one of the elusive military green Freedom's Memory flags, which are floating around somewhere in the office, and I know that my wife knows where they're at. I don't have them here with me.
So dope.
We can throw a bunch of those in there because Freedom's Memory is also super anti children being stuck in traffic because hashtag algorithms, right? But yeah, that's like a big core value of like, oh, you're a map? Yeah, that's a problem.
Yeah, that's a huge problem, bro. Yeah, that shirt is super sick, dude. Yeah, if you guys don't know, Howitzer has got some pretty sick merch. He's taking over the merch game, one random LARPer at a time. What do you got over there?
So someone asked, can they match basically a 5-digit donation in about a week, but this goes till Friday.
This goes till Friday. They will not match a 5-digit donation. They will match $10. However, if you are interested in having a 5-digit donation match, what I can do is I can put you in contact with the board. If you go ahead and email admin@grindstoneministries.org. Do you want so somebody wants a 5-digit donation matched? Do you want them to email Caleb House?
They want to do what? They want to do like this. Yeah.
Which
Enter
email?
our emails and we will figure it out.
Yeah.
Go ahead and email admin@calebhouse.org. They will field your email. They will take care of you and make sure that your donation goes to the right place and gets matched by the right people. And they can also talk to you and say like, man, I'll tell you what, my dad was a plumber. I loved my dad. My dad taught me a lot. I want to take my donation and I want to do the plumbing because I want that to be the legacy of my family. I want to continue that on. You can do that. You can talk to people. We have people who have single-handedly built walls, single-handedly painted the facility, single-handedly done the roof. Somebody built the road to restoration. That's huge. Like, that's huge that you build the road to restoration and donate towards that. Like, you can specifically target what you're going to do. And you can talk to the team, and as much of the details that the team can reveal to you, they will. Like, obviously, they're not going to be like, hey, here's a picture of what it looks like, and the surrounding settings, and all the native grasses, and the starscape above it, so that way you can do geolocation. Nah, dude, that ain't it. That ain't it, Chief. What you got?
Warset Gibbs over on TikTok said, would my donation of 20 from a few hours ago be matched? I don't think the live stream was going yet.
So, no, it wouldn't.
Yes,
Gibbs.
yes, it
Oh,
is
yeah.
matched. It started this
Oh,
morning.
it won't be yeah, it'll be matched. It just, I'm sorry. I was thinking like the giveaway. You're not eligible for the giveaway. Yes, 100% you'll be matched. Yes. I'm so dumb.
I have a bunch more donations.
All right, we got a bunch more donations. Howitzer, I'm going to push you off, brother. Thanks for coming on the stream. We love you so much, my man. Feel free to come into the office today if you're around town.
I have the vehicle.
Yeah, well, never mind. Psych. Played yourself. So thank you so much for being on the stream, brother, and all that you do for pushing out this good information. If you guys don't follow Howitzer Hill on the TikToks, the Instagrams, you guys got to go do that. That's the move. So thanks so much for being on here, bro.
Any need for a welder?
I don't know, because
Email.
There's a volunteer form on the Caleb House website. If they want to volunteer, fill out that form.
Boom. There is a volunteer. I've just been told that there is a volunteer
Breaking
form.
news!
Breaking news. There's a volunteer form on the website at Caleb House. So if you're like, man, I'm a welder and I have a clean background and I would be willing to sign NDAs and go through background checks, because I'm sure you would have to. I'm sure that they need volunteers, which is another thing too that goes back to bona fides and credibility. Usually organizations that aren't building things don't source out a bunch of builders. If you have building skills, please fill out the volunteer sheet, because I'm sure that they need all the help that they can get. What you got?
Yes, White Fox, if you want to be entered in to win something for the box, you type in live stream.
Yep.
Under the dedication box, there will be another one. Put in live stream.
Yeah, absolutely. Gotta type in the live stream.
And email admin at Refuge. Just to
Yeah, and email admin at Refuge, just in
Make sure
case,
you get-
if you're
okay.
curious. All right, what's our next thing? I already gave this away.
Okay, so I got our great friend Jake Butler.
Jake Butler is going to win a Howitzer Hill shirt.
Okay. I have Elijah DeMello.
Elijah DeMello is going to win this plastic bag. No, I'm just kidding. Could you imagine? Classic. We'll do another sticker pack for Elijah. Could you grab me some RM stickers?
DH, if you didn't see the dedication box, just email admin at refugemedical.com.
Yep, if you didn't see the dedication box, you didn't put live stream in the dedication box, no big deal. Just go ahead and email admin at Refuge. We'll get you on the list. You'll still be entered to win all the cool stuff. No biggie. What's next?
I got Jim.
Jim?
Yep.
Jim something. We don't know Jim what. Jim, would you be interested in a used chest seal that I was testing functionality with a straw to see how the valve worked? No? No? Okay. Well, worth a shot.
I think that was back.
Jim is gonna win. Jim, you are gonna win random medical components. Jim wins random medical components. That's what it is. You're gonna win some shears, some duct tape, and I think a chest seal. That's what you get, Jim.
I have an Alyssa Kelly.
Alyssa Kelly. Alyssa Kelly is gonna win.
Is that gymnasium?
It just says Jim and it
Oh,
knows
gymnasium, I get it.
Nice. Classic.
art. What you got?
The next one.
Hold
If
on.
anybody's having processing errors, just take a deep breath and try again. We're breaking
The
The
internet.
internet.
Hey, if anybody, I've just been told, it just came to my desk. If anybody's having processing errors, we are currently attempting to break the internet. Keep going, be patient. We're going to overwhelm the internet with good instead of evil today. That's what I got.
He has
Tim
it in
Phelps
hand.
asked, use chest seal? Okay then. Assorted medical supplies is a score.
Use chest seal. Could you
Hey,
imagine?
we have a little update on numbers. We are now up to 1150. We've had another 150.
You guys are so
Unique
freaking awesome. We got another
donations.
150 donators. You guys are the cat's pajamas. That's another line. We're gonna fill this damn thermostat if it's the last thing I do on this earth.
This is gonna be like one of those PBS
We're gonna keep going.
telethons, you know, we're gonna be here like
I'm gonna have to tag someone in because I gotta pee soon. But we're gonna keep going, guys, because you know what? The evil isn't stopping, so why the hell would we? What do we got?
I have a Alyssa Kelly. That's the one you didn't do yet.
Alyssa Kelly is gonna win 2 vanilla Jocko molds.
Whoa.
If you haven't tried the Jocko Molken vanilla, it's very delicious. So congratulations, you're out on top today. You're gonna get protein, or as the kids call it, protein. Nailed it. Next,
Ready for another one? Keenan Finkelstein.
Keenan Finkelstein. That's a freaking name right there.
Donated to Whiskey Bear.
Aw, Keenan. And for that, you are going to get a Bear Independent sticker pack. It's gonna be super dope. It's gonna be a bunch of random Bear Independent stickers.
What do I type in the box? Type live stream.
Type live stream, and then we'll be like, hey, they were on the live stream, and that's gonna be how it works. Guys, if you're just getting on the live stream and you're like, bro, what the hell is going on? That's not the refuge sign behind him. Those are tactical flags. Well, that's because we're talking about cool guys that save kids from freaking douchebags. So, Caleb House is an organization that's centered around restoring and rescuing victims of child sex trafficking. If you go to www.calebhouse.org and donate $10 today and tomorrow or Friday, it will be matched, right? And we have a donor that's matching 20,000 $10 donations. And the reason that they are doing this is they want to create an army of prayer warriors for the people who are helping these kids and the kids themselves. So, I, being Bob at Refuge, wanted to do something different. We sent the whole Refuge team out into the world today to work on behalf of Caleb House. They're putting flyers on cars. They're going door to door. They're talking to business owners and community leaders. They're out there. They're moving. They're shaking. They're baking. All the things, right? Meanwhile, we're back here doing an impromptu live telethon, answering questions, talking the good talk, hanging out, partying, drinking Jocko, raising money for Caleb House. So if during the live stream you donate $10, we are going to give you something. We're going to bless you. It could be a sticker. It could be a freaking first aid kit. It could be a $200 bag. I don't know. It depends on when you are donating and who you are and how it happens. I don't freaking know. I just work here, okay? I don't even know whose idea this was. It was mine. They didn't know it was coming. What do we got? Oh, I gotta pee. Sweet! Okay, so next you're gonna talk to Sarah, who is involved with these organizations on a more professional level than I am. Bye! Great job, Sarah.
Sarah, on that note, is there a hashtag?
Yes, there is a hashtag. Hey everybody, my name is Sarah. I am the event and fundraising manager for Caleb House. There is hashtag build Caleb House, hashtag pray for Caleb House, hashtag pray for the children, obviously hashtag restoration, RESTORAT10N.
I was trying to figure out how to pronounce that one when I first saw that.
Can you remind them that they spell Caleb with a K as
Caleb,
well?
yes, Caleb with a K. So make sure you do Caleb with a K. All right, so do we have any questions going on so far?
Well, no questions right now. We're doing this Caleb House matching fundraiser. Why don't you talk about one of the other big donor fundraisers that we had before, Whiskey with Bear?
Yeah, so Whiskey with Bear was super cool, guys. We went to Dallas, Texas, and we got to eat some really good food, talk to some really amazing people. It was super cool because there's people from all walks of life. There was former military, there's actually current military that was there, there was former military that was there, there was businessmen, husbands and wives came as like a date night kind of thing. It was super cool because a lot of you actually may know my husband, JT. He used to work with Refuge Training. He was the guy who shot everybody with the training, so he had a lot of fun with that. And there was like this big RT reunion because there's a bunch of former RT alumni that were there, so they had this great reunion. But we got to talk about Caleb House, share the mission of Caleb House, what we were doing. And so it's a really great fundraiser. There was about 50 people who came out for it. And it's something that we definitely have plenty of takeaways on how to make it better for next year. But it is something that we're going to be working on in the future and kind of making this an annual event to raise funds for Caleb House. So that was a lot of fun. And again, a lot of really great food. Yeah. Sorry.
Really?
I'm
really
not
good
used to being
food.
on the camera like this, but yeah. So it's something new for me. Usually I'm planning the events in the background. I'm not necessarily in the forefront. So
Someone said that they're still waiting on their initial background check forms to volunteer. How long should I wait before he does a follow-up?
usually the background checks are usually done, I think, within like 30 days or so. It's something that like our team, like the admin side of it, will reach out to you about and be like, hey, you're cleared and everything else. There is a list that's sent over. I usually send over the list about once a month. So if you've done it in the last month, it usually takes about 30 days just because we don't get a ton like every single day. So I send them out all at one time, and then it usually takes about 30 days to respond after that.
Someone said, oh, Andrew Stanek said, I love JT.
JC is awesome. Yes, he is awesome.
I think he might be biased.
Yeah, I mean, if you've
Maybe
taken
a
an
little
RT
bit.
class with him, yeah, last year, 2021, you'll know why you love him.
Well, since you're the events coordinator, what are some of the upcoming events that we have for Caleb House?
So this is a super cool one. I'm really excited. A lot of you have probably already heard about this through like Bear Independent Channel and stuff like that, but it's the Refuge Ruckus. So that's going to be coming up in March 8th through 10th of 2024. And this is us like just maxing out Fort Smith, Arkansas. We'll be at the Fort Smith Convention Center. Registration is going to open September 1st. So if you want to come to the event, it's going to be open to register September 1st. However, if you're unable to travel to Arkansas, don't you worry. We have it set up for virtual as well too. So even if you can't make it out to Arkansas, you can still support Caleb House with the Ruckus virtually rucking in your area. So that's coming up, and there's going to be guest speakers, guys. I'm not gonna lie, I'm super excited about the lineup we have of guest speakers so far. It is a very wide variety, so it's not just like the tactical side of things or the cool guide side of things, because we're trying to make this for like the family. So you're going to have homesteading, you're going to have simpler life focused around God, you're going to have permaculture stuff, and then obviously the tactical stuff and everything else too. But it's going to be a really good variety of people talking about different things. Yes.
The 12C said he's training for the Ruckus.
Nice.
And he said he's training hard for the Ruckus. And then the gentleman who was talking about the background check, he actually was waiting to get his forms, I think. So those can be found on the Caleb House website, correct?
We do the background checks in-house. There's not a form to fill out.
Okay.
So basically the information you fill out on the volunteer form, we do the background check through that information. So there's not a form that we have to send you. We do that in-house.
Gotcha. Okay.
So, what would someone expect? What they need to do to be ready for the Refuge Ruckus?
So you're gonna have to walk.
A lot.
A lot. Yeah. So you're gonna have to walk. Yeah, I would say it's gonna be in the Fort Smith area. You're gonna have to prepare yourself for walking with weight. So you don't, if obviously physical capabilities, like if you cannot walk with weight, that's totally fine. But if you're going to be walking with weight, we have different weight options, and this basically represents the weight of a child. So the max weight is like 50 pounds. So if you want to max out that weight and walk with 50 pounds on you, you better be practicing now, because guess what? We're going to have a scale there too, and if you signed up for 5, 10, 20, 50 pounds, we're weighing your pack, and if you don't have enough weight in it, we're throwing some gravel in it.
Yep.
So we're bringing our own rock pile to the Ruckus.
Yep.
So we are going to weigh the packs. You're going to walk. We even, for those moms that are walking with children, we're going to have a super awesome patch that's going to say Mother Ruckers. So our moms with kids, you can ruck too. You don't have to wear a pack because you're already walking with your kiddos. So we have a patch just for y'all too.
Something for everybody to take note of. If you're rucking in the woods right now, that's soft ground. Inside of the city is hard ground, that's
Yep,
concrete.
it's a lot harder.
It's completely different for your joints. Get used to rucking with weight on pavement.
Yep. Bob, are you tapping back in?
I need 2 more minutes.
Okay.
Oh, hey, really quick. Zebra Creations, bless you for your donations. However, you can only win once on the live stream, and it will only be matched once. So you don't have to keep donating unless you want to. By all means, praise God, do what you want, bro.
Yeah, if you guys want to donate a whole bunch of money, that's awesome. We appreciate that. All this money, no matter what you give, no matter if it's $10 or $10,000, it's all going to still go to the building of Caleb House. So whether it gets matched or not, it's still going to go towards building Caleb House. It's still going to be helping getting these children's lives restored. And it's still a beautiful thing. It's still a massive blessing. So we really appreciate that.
The
But yeah.
12C conditioning asked if it was, he assumes it's cool if he does extra laps, right? Because he wants to do like 15 miles with max weight.
Yes.
He
Yes.
would.
Yeah, absolutely. So we have a certain distance and we have a route and everything that we're working on with the city right now to get it cordoned off so it's safe and everything like that. But if you want to walk extra, absolutely, you can walk extra. If you know, we'll have obviously the registration part. We are going to have afterwards an awards ceremony and an after party after the ruck. One really cool thing is that everybody who signs up to be a rucker is going to get a fundraising packet, and you're going to be able to solicit your friends and family, kind of like what we're doing right now, but solicit your friends and family to help donate to Caleb House. And the person who donates, gets the most money donated to Caleb House, is actually going to get this massive millstone trophy. So it's super cool, guys. I just got a picture of it this morning. You're going to love it.
So Elijah DeMello, he won a minute ago. He said, if you need a sound and lighting team, we have reached out to the email. We own equipment and will not charge Caleb House a dime. Either way, we will be there and cannot wait.
That's super sweet of you guys, but we actually already have somebody. So somebody actually reached out to us about doing Whiskey with Bear, and since we didn't need sound and lighting for them, we have them set up already, but I absolutely appreciate it. If you could email events@calebhouse.org, Kaleb, I would love to still have your contact information though, because if we have other events that are coming up, because we will have more events, that's the whole point of me being here, is to create events for Caleb House to help raise funds and raise awareness.
Yeah, we might bring you out for Refuge too. We have a couple of events coming for Refuge.
Yep, Refuge has some events coming up, so email events@calebhouse.org, and I will save your contact information, and I will actually probably already reach out to you and kind of work, get connected. But we need as many people that are willing to volunteer with stuff like that as possible, because again, we're gonna have events in the future.
All right, I'm up.
All right.
All right, Bob, you're back. So as you're walking in, White Fox, his store, his wife and his store is Zebra Fox.
Nice.
They were trying to get a bunch matched, so now they're just gonna make one more big donation.
Oh,
But he
dude.
said that their card got locked because they tried to make too many, so I just wait 4 minutes.
Dude, that happens. You'll have that on those big jobs. First of all, that's dope. So have we called them out yet?
I don't know their name. I mean,
So
I assume
we
their
haven't,
names,
but I know that you've donated. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna call you out right now and give you your prize. I'm gonna give you.
They actually donate every month. They do a percentage donation
That is
every
so
month.
cool. What a blessing. What I'm gonna do is, because you did so many donations, I'm gonna give you 2 items, right? And so we're gonna go. I'm gonna give you this abomination of a slit kit that we don't know what this is. This weird thing here. I recommend you don't carry it like that unless you want to, bro. Do your thing. And then also a boo-boo kit. Brand new boo-boo kit. There's nothing
Is there
wrong with it.
Combat Z-Fold in that?
Yeah, there's Combat Z-Fold. There's Combat Z-Fold in this. That's $40. And then there's also a soft tee too. So I mean, this is a come up right here. So shout out to you, Zebra. Thank you so much for blessing Caleb House. Thanks for being a great asset to Refuge. We love you. Thanks for being a part of us. We couldn't do it without you. So they got the boo boo and then the
I got
Obama
it.
slit. Not Obama slit.
Okay, 2 questions.
Send it.
First, can we promote and do the ruck in another state to raise money for Caleb
Virtual
House?
rucking is 100% on the table. There will be details that come out about virtual rucking. You can 100% support it. If you wanted to set up a satellite ruck, I'm sure that Sarah would allow you to set up a satellite ruck and tune in virtually.
Lone Star Living, you're awesome. Shalom. What if the mother wants to ruck with the child on their back versus a stroller? Is that cool? And J.A. Dudley popped in with, yes, that's a mother rucker.
That's a mother rucker right there. If you want to ruck with your kid, with the weight of your kid, that's a mother rucker. You get a specialty patch. That's somebody who is badass right there. That's no joke. If you're mother rucking, that is serious business. And guys, you might be like, man, I keep hearing kids in the background. You see, the thing is we're just passionate about loving and protecting children. We think that they should be included. There's this thing called the Bible that we read once, and it says, train them up in the way that they shall go. And so we include our children in the day-to-day lives, even to this level of, hey, we're building a restoration facility for other children who have been hurt. Do you want to be a part of that? And they're like, heck yeah, what do I do? We're like, come here and put this in an envelope. And that's what they do sometimes. What you got?
If you have questions about the ruckus or anything to do with Caleb House, email events@calebhouse.org.
Events@calebhouse.org.
And Caleb with a K.
Caleb
Yes.
with a K, not with a C. Caleb like the Bible, like think biblical, missionary work, stuff like
Ready?
that.
Ready for more giveaways?
Ready for some more giveaways?
Okay, we got Lance 94.
Vance 94.
Lance.
Lance 94. Lance 94 is gonna win.
What is that? A
No.
ping pong paddle?
Lance 94 is going to win 2 things. The first is a S-Mark Vantage compression wrap through Technical Solutions and Refuge Medical. The second is going to be a ping pong paddle that one of our employees made at some point.
I'm not sure that was an employee. Let me see the back.
It also says, I see a cat.
Okay, yeah, never mind.
And so this is what you win, and that's great, and that's awesome. So I hope that you cherish that as long as I will cherish it, because that's a great memory. What's next?
Kyle Paper.
Kyle Paper, you are going to win a random tourniquet holder. I don't know where this is from, and I don't know who makes it. I'm trying to see. I don't see a tag. I got one tag back here, but I can't see a brand on it. I don't know where this is from, but it looks pretty solid. It'd be a good cat tourniquet. So that's what you got. Boom, cat tourniquet holder.
Hey, people, share the live stream, whether you're on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. Share this out. Help us spread the word. Help us get more people on the live stream so they can win awesome stuff and donate to Caleb House.
5 people who share the live stream, I will send you a personal sticker pack. 5 people who share the live stream. Dud will watch it right now, and he'll see 5 different people. He'll call it out, and
comment.
we will send you a sticker. Yes, comment when you shared it. What do you got? Send it. Boom. Next.
Next, okay. Keel Road.
The next, Keel. Keel, you are going to win one of my personal stress balls. This says, let that shit go. Oftentimes, this was actually, shout out to KL, Katie Lynn, is the one who got these for me originally when I first started working here because I was a stress monster. And so I just always was tossing balls and stuff. I should get back into that. That helps me process.
It was great for processing.
I think KL has been
yeah,
our,
we're going to send you that.
KL has been our personal counselor for like each person at least one time if you work here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. KL, she'll walk alongside you.
James Hopwood on TikTok shared the live.
James Hopwood, we're sending you a sticker pack. I don't know if we have your address, but we'll find out.
The 12C sent to a bunch of people.
12C.
Jimmy Carr shared to Facebook.
Jimmy Carr.
Himmy shared it to Heather.
There we go, dude.
Texas Sheep Lady shared on Facebook. Jupiter Mojo shared it.
Yep.
Trevor J just shared it to Facebook. Badger is just sharing everywhere.
Guys, save our children. That is a huge tag that's going hot right now. Everybody wants to save our children. And with that, that's something that we can use as a vehicle to get more people in front of us. Caleb House is a facility that is all focused on building for restoration and recovery for victims of child sex trafficking. And so they're in the process of building this amazing facility. They're trying to raise funds to continue to build it out. And with that, we, Refuge, are supporting them in that. And so that's why we're talking about it today. Anybody who donates $10 to Caleb House today, their donation is going to be matched by a super donor up to $10. And this super donor is trying to build an army of prayer warriors. So they're matching 20,000 people's $10 donations, right? And with that, that's going to go directly towards the building, the main building of Caleb House, and all of those restoration facilities, those beds for those kids. It's going to be a huge thing. So if you donate in the dedication box, go ahead and type live stream. That enters you to win some free giveaways. I'm giving away sticker packs. I'm giving away full first aid kits. Giving away freaking paintball guns and sets. Giving away bags, like custom bags, hard cases, books. You name it, I'm going to give it away.
President Howitzer shared on Discord.
Nice.
Shelter Supply Inc. shared on a different Discord.
Yeah.
People are sharing all over the place. We thank you for spreading the word of CalebHouse.org.
Praise Yah. Can we all just pray together? Let's pray for a second. Let's all pray. Heavenly Father, thank you so much for this day. Father, thank you for the people on this live stream. I ask that you would just bless them. Father, I ask that we would just come together to continue to serve you, whatever our mission may be, whether it's Caleb House or a different mission or whatever you might put in front of us. Father, I ask that you convict the hearts of people to do good in this world and not evil. I ask that you would remove evil from our path. Just place a hedge of protection around us. Build us up for you and for your kingdom, Yeshua. We love you. We praise you. We praise you. You are so good. You're such a merciful and gracious Messiah. And I just ask that you work in these people's lives. Let more people learn about this organization. Let more people learn about this problem, not just this organization, but getting involved in the community level, Father. Would you just put it on people's hearts that they fight against evil? We just love you, Lord. We really, really do. And I ask you to continue to work here and allow us to be vessels unto you and not unto ourselves. You're so, so good to us. It's in your name. Amen. That's a good prayer right there. Thank you to the Father. Thanks for praying with me, guys. I think it's important that we keep this focused on what it's all about. This is all about Yah. This is all about the Father, the creator of the universe. There's a being that created all, and he loves you. He loves every one of his created children, right? And that's why we're doing Caleb House or supporting Caleb House, right? That's why we can stand behind it, because forsake not the widow and the orphan, right? And let's get serious about that scripture for a second, because a lot of people want to talk about that scripture, right? It says, forsake not the orphan or the widow. If you do, I will see it, and I will make your wife a widow and your children an orphan, right? The Father tells us, he gives us direct orders that we are to take care of those who have been forsaken. And if we don't, we're going to get some wholesale in the worst ways. Because if we can't appreciate an orphan or a widow, how in the world could we appreciate our wives or our children? We can't take care and love somebody that we barely spend time with. We're going to be able to take care and love somebody that takes all of our time and energy? Dude, come on. The greatest of these is what? Love. The greatest of these is love. We have to be focused on loving people. And that's why we care about issues like this, is because there are bad dudes out there that are doing really evil stuff. And men are becoming more and more complacent every single day. They're refusing to take action. They're allowing themselves to get further and further distracted when the Father is pleading for us to get involved. How many times do people need to tell you that this is real? How many times do people need to say, hey, if you share this, it will make a difference? Oh, I'm not going to share it. Oh, I'm not going to go talk to people. Oh, I'm not going to text anybody. Dude, you don't get to decide the effect of your testimony. You don't have that power. The Father has that power. Okay? The Father can make a glance sink into somebody's heart, let alone a word. And we want to go back and forth about whether we're going to get involved. We're supposed to be America, right? We're supposed to be the USA, freedom, except for children? No. No, I can't, dude. I can't have kids and know that there are children in chains being sexually abused and tormented, and that I didn't do anything about it. And this isn't fear porn. This is facts. This is facts. You don't want to support this organization? Go start your own and do it. Don't support a organization. Don't start an organization and go get involved in your community. Whatever you do, this isn't just going away. It needs to be met with force, with a righteous, holy force. And that can only happen if we work together. What good is it if the body is separated from its members? We have a freaking mission here. You have a mission. Whether it's on this part, or it's on that part, or it's over there, it's needed. You're needed in the battle of good versus evil. And it's about time that we admit it, that we be bold. We make a choice. Oh, I don't want to talk to my boss about that. What if it changes his perception of me? I'm gonna leave that job. What? Dude, is that what you will say to Messiah when you didn't testify on his behalf? You think it's hard to testify for children? Try it when you're facing persecution for the Most High. Oh, Oh, that'll never happen to me. I'm good. I got God, brother. Peter was stabbed. Or Kepha was stabbed. John was hung. I mean, look at the disciples and what happened to them, right? How many of them faced unbelievable persecution? We're supposed to fight. We're not supposed to be weak. We're not supposed to be quiet. We're not supposed to be timid. We're not supposed to wait. We're supposed to be active. We're supposed to go and do. Yod. It's the first letter of the name. It's the first letter of the name. Do. And we're like, I don't know. Do. With passion and love. Right? Because there are people that need you. Some of you don't even think that that's true. Some of you are watching this right now and you're really thinking in your head, nah, that's you's talking to somebody else. And it's you that I'm talking to. Somebody needs you. Whether it's in this organization or another organization or by yourself. Maybe it's tomorrow while you're walking down the street. Be love. What do you got, Lauren?
James Hopwood over on TikTok said, can you talk about ways to get involved with y'all? I'm donating, but I want to do more.
Absolutely. So James, the best thing is depending on your skill set, I don't know what you do, go to calebhouse.org. There's a volunteer tab down at the bottom. And inside that, once you click that volunteer tab, there's going to be a blurb that opens up and you can write a message. Go ahead and write us what's on your heart and what you're feeling. So that way the staff over at Caleb House, they can disseminate that information. I say us because I'm so used to talking about Refuge, but it's just what it is. What?
I was just pointing at the other things we talked about they could do.
Oh, yeah.
Today.
Yeah, we're going to get into that here in a second. Your red light broke down here.
Died.
She died.
Yep.
She's over. Goodbye. Goodbye, my friend.
Don't have any way to get power over there.
You don't have any way to get power?
No.
You ain't got an extension cord?
I don't know.
From shipping does. We pulled it out here.
We're going to keep going on this live stream. So
Yep.
Guys, we're going to be here for a minute. We're going to keep talking. We're going to keep hanging out. Share this with people, guys. What are you doing right now? You're like, oh, I'm sitting in my job, or oh, I'm on the skid steer at work, or oh, I'm driving. Dude, keep the live stream on. Share it out to people. Call somebody, say, hey, hop on this live stream, get involved. And you may be wondering, what are we doing? What are we getting involved in? Here's the thing. Caleb House right now, that's a facility, right, that is being built to restore victims of child sex trafficking. That facility has a super donor that's matching $10 donations up to 20,000 different donors, right, to make an army of prayer warriors. Okay, so we need 20,000 unique donations. So that means that we need you to be the hands and feet, man, to go out and to spread the good news of frickin' Messiah and what he's doing through this organization and other organizations like it, right? And so just to go ahead and put a little sugar on the cake, Refuge decided today to dedicate the live to Caleb House. And so anybody who donates during the live stream, just in the dedication line, put live stream, it enters you to win a crap ton of merch that we have over here. I've got cases, I've got bags, I've got components, I've got guns, not literal firearms, but of the paintball variety. I've got a bunch of different stuff that's going to you, the people. What do you got?
I have quite a few ladies that I picked out because I found some of our leftover from women's retreat swag bags.
Yes.
That we still have.
Sweet.
So I have a few down here, and I'm going to give you their names.
Okay,
so,
great.
First one.
Boom.
You don't have to go through it if you don't want to.
This is a
Keep it
swag bag.
surprise. You can not. They're all the same. They're all the same variation.
Okay,
but-
so they're all a variation of this somehow. This is a ladies retreat swag bag. What you got is some Kleenex for when the spirit makes you cry. I need that just as much as you do, ladies. Don't worry. You have a cool pen. This is a key change that says greatness. And on the back, it's not what you have, it's what you give, right? I don't know if all of them say that or if they're different. This is like a pretty nice little ponytail hat. That's pretty sweet, actually. Does my wife have this hat?
Yes.
Okay, that makes
All
sense.
the ladies at women's retreat got them.
And then it's got a nice little moleskin notebook for all your scripture notes and things that you're doing and, you know, whatever it may be. And then it comes in a nice little purple tote bag. So you're going to win this Mamma Jamma.
We got Cindy Burris.
This is Cindy Burris. Cindy Burris, you are winning the first women's tote bag. It's not that other women can't win the other prizes they can. This was Britt being thoughtful, right? She thought you would like this.
It is not a Tesla keychain. It is a motivational keychain.
It is not a Tesla keychain. It is a motivational keychain to motivate you and to tell you that you have more to give in this world. It's not about what you have. What else you got?
I have a Leah Madison.
Leah Madison.
Yep.
So she'll win the same thing. Leah, you'll win that as well.
Yep, and then an Adriana Hunt.
Adriana Hunt. Adriana, you'll also win the tote bag, right? So those are the 3 tote bags there. Go ahead and send it to another one because we got 2 more Howitzer shirts that I want to give away. So Howitzer Hill.
Tactical Rabbi.
Tactical Rabbi.
Yeah.
Yep. Send it.
Got him.
So Tactical Rabbi, you get a Howitzer shirt. That'll be pretty dope. That's a super dope name, Tactical Rabbi.
Yeah, he's a friend of ours.
Is he right?
Yes, indeed.
Super dope. Shout out to the Tactical Rabbi. Guys, share this out on all the platforms. Put it in your story. Put it in your feed. We're going to be here a minute. We're not going away. If I get tired, I'm just going to throw somebody else on here. It is what it is. You know, we're going to keep rolling. It's nothing but a G thing, baby. What you got over there, Lauren?
White Fox was able to do their store donation.
Oh, that is so awesome. White Fox, thank you so much. Bless you. You are the cat's pajamas, as the kids say. Here in a second, we're going to talk about some things that you can do to get involved and be more active in your local community to combat trafficking, specifically sex trafficking, and that of minors. And not just minors, but overall in general as well. Because there's a plethora of different avenues that these evil mother truckers use to hurt people. I don't think that people properly understand the gravitas behind this industry. If the sex trafficking industry were to shut down today, the world economy would collapse. It is built in to the world economy. It is huge. It is huge, right? Not just that, 30-some-odd% of pornography that exists on the internet currently was produced out of sex trafficking. So if you are a partaker in pornography, or if you know someone that is a partaker in pornography, there is a 30% chance they are also a partaker in sex trafficking. Super cool. Yeah, this is what we're talking about, guys. We need to combat this. If you know people who are partaking in pornography, tell them to stop. Right? Tell them to get involved for righteousness. Right? Because this industry and the effects that it has on not just the world, but on the souls of humans is unbelievable. So here's some things that we can do, right? First thing first, action over anxiety. We're not going to sit down and fear and worry and cry and moan and bitch about anything. What we're going to do is we're going to stop all of that and we're going to start action, right? We're going to find other people who sympathize and empathize with our feelings on the topic, right? So I'm going to find, if I'm a 30-year-old guy, I'm going to find other 30-year-old guys that are passionate about this topic. And at that point, if these 30-year-old guys are like, man, we got to do something, we have to get involved, we need to make a change for the better, that's when I go, okay, guys, let's go talk to our sheriff, right? So we're going to reach out to the sheriff's office and we're going to request a meeting with the sheriff. We're going to say we have a group of concerned citizens about human trafficking in the area. We have X amount of people and we would like to sit down and have an honest conversation with you. Once the sheriff will agree, right? Because if the sheriff doesn't agree, that's a red flag. If the sheriff doesn't want to sit down with you about child trafficking, that's a red flag. Maybe think about that in like terms of election cycles, recalls, stuff like that. But once the sheriff wants to sit down with you, then sit down and have a conversation and ask your sheriff what he needs or she needs, right? Ask them, hey, we're passionate about this. We need to know what you need. Is it tech? Is it training? Is it people? Is it resources? Is it time? Is it confidential informants? Right? Do you need people to go in to other organizations and act as undercovers or CIs? Right? Do you need people to bait on the internet under an MOU, which is the permission to do so? You have to have it legally, right? Are you going through the avenues, right, to make a difference, right? And then once you sit down and have that conversation with your sheriff, be prepared for action. Be prepared to make a positive impact and do something. What do you got?
We're up to 1250.
1250. We got another
100.
100 set of donors right there. So, guys, we're gonna be here filling this bubble no matter what. We're all in this together. That's a High School Musical reference.
And it shows
Where
where
we
we
stand
stand.
hand in hand, make your dreams come true. That's right. That's right. I grew up with the Disney Channel. Now I know. Now I know what they're about, weirdos. But I didn't know then, okay? I didn't know. Poor Zac Efron. Imagine what happened to that guy. Oof. That's awesome. One of our old coworkers just donated. Guys, we're reaching out to everybody. I texted people I haven't talked to in years today about this. So let's work with our Leos, right? Let's get a hold of our sheriff's department. Let's get a hold of the sheriff's really important because that's your constitutionally elected law enforcement officer. That's your peace officer, right? And then once we have a relationship working with the sheriff, then let's branch out. Let's start working with municipalities, right? Maybe do it at the same time. Hey, I got a group of people that are passionate about this. This is what we want to work on. And they're like, oh, why don't you become a law enforcement officer? No, I don't want to write tickets. I want to work on this, right? So if you want to help me work on this, I'm going to work on this. But I'd like to do it with you and not against you, right? And majority of sheriffs are like, they don't have that conversation, so they'll be taken aback, right? And then give them a little bit of breathing room. Don't be overbearing. Let them receive it. And then figure out what the plan forward is, right? And then actually help them. If they give you some busy work, do the busy work. Show that those who can be trusted with little can be trusted with much, right? Show good stewardship, right? Here's some more things that you can do to be more aware and more active in your community against traffickers and child sex abusers and these awful, awful demons that are hurting kids. This is how we do it, right? So there's this thing, it's called the FOIA, Freedom of Information Act, right? Use them. You want to find stuff out? FOIA, right? If there are certain people or certain cases, certain arrests that you want to know about in your area, right? If there's a certain case study you want to know about, figure it out. You have the right. That's the reason that we have the FOIA, right? Also, public record. Guys, red dots on houses, okay? You know, here's the thing, is public information is important. Do some OSINT work. And those of you who are like, what's OSINT work, Bob? Open source intelligence. Go ahead and do some research into where are the bad guys in my area. Draw a little map, right? Put it on the wall, right? And then ask yourself a question. If I just found out this was a bad person right here, how many other people also don't know that there's a bad person right there? And then ask yourself, like, because things slip through the cracks. People, they slip through the cracks all the time, right? And so you'll have bad dudes next to schools, or bad dudes next to parks, or parks built next to where bad dudes live. All these things, right? And if the community is attentive to it, if the community works together, they won't be accepted. And if they're not accepted, less people will think it's okay. And if less people think it's okay, hopefully they repent from their wicked ways and turn back to Him. Right? Also, I don't know if anybody knows this, but any person can establish a state-sanctioned daycare in their home if they have 2 or more children there. And a registered sex offender cannot live within, I think it's 5,000 yards, or maybe it's 500 yards of a state-sanctioned daycare. So if every single 2-family home, or 2-child family home, registered as a state-sanctioned daycare, they would run out of places to live. Right? And I'm just saying that interesting, thought-provoking concepts such as this could really put a damper in bad dudes' plans, right? Because remember, it's not even that we don't catch child predators. We catch child predators all the time. It's just that we let them go. And that's a big problem, right? That's a big problem. So we need to make it very, very difficult and very, very intimidating to even think about hurting a child in our community. We want people so scared of hurting a child in our community that they are working against people who hurt children, right? Because it'd be much better to be on that side, right? We have to work as a team.
Can you recap what we're doing for the new people?
Yeah, absolutely, guys. If you just got here, what we're talking about is Caleb House today. We are not talking about Refuge. Refuge has taken its full day, donated it over to Caleb House. Caleb House is an organization that is currently building a facility for the restoration of victims of child sex trafficking victims, right? And so these are all victims that come from the United States. This isn't a foreign entity. This isn't somewhere in the in South America. This isn't somewhere in Africa. This is here at home base, right? And so this organization focuses on our children. They're building beds actively right now. The facility is being built, and we are currently raising funds for it. We have a super donor that has popped up. Praise be to the Most High, right? That super donor said, hey, if you can find 20,000 people to donate $10, I'll match them. We're like, what? They're like, yep. If you can find 20,000 people to donate $10, I'll match them. And then they went on. They said the reason for this is we want to create a freaking army of prayer warriors. So we're like, game on. Challenge accepted. Let's go, right? And so we've got the whole team, the whole cadre, everybody that I know personally is freaking working on this. And if you're not working on this, I ain't got time for you, dog, to be honest, right? Because right now we're about God's work, okay? So you can go to calebhouse.org right now, donate $10. It's going to get matched. Every unique donation. So you can't go and donate $10 5 times. But what you can do is you can donate once, your wife can donate once, your dad can donate once, your mom can donate once, and so on and so on and so on, right? To the point where you could even start Venmoing people $10 to donate to Caleb House, right? And just they then donate, which it gets doubled, right? So instead of donating $500, maybe donate $10 and then find 49 other people to send $10 to, right? If you donate during the live stream, in the dedication line, go ahead and put live stream. I know, tough to follow. That enters you to win a shite ton of prizes. Prizes, giveaways, swag, merch, homie hookups, the Riz, whatever you call it, that I got over here, right? That goes to medical kits, I got tactical gear, I got hard cases, soft bags, I got books. I got what?
Hot sauce.
I got hot sauce. Hey, I got hot sauce over here. What are you talking about? And so on and so forth. I think I got a couple cases of Jocko I'm gonna give away. I might just start giving away random cans of Jocko. Who knows? I've already given away a few Molk. We got sticker packs, prevent pedophilia stickers, MAP is not okay stickers. We got Refuge stickers. We got Bear Independent stickers. We got so much stuff we're giving away to anybody who donates during the live stream and puts in the dedication line live stream. So you got to donate $10 to calebhouse.org. And what is that money going to go to? Building the house that restores children who have been sexually abused. I'd say that's a pretty good $10 right there. Wouldn't you? I'd say. What do you got over there, Lauren?
Sojourner for Christ said that they were just informed this week that a convicted pedophile just bought 77 acres next door, and the wife has a business giving horse riding lessons to kids. Their plan is to build a horse barn and continue.
Yeah, so I would file paperwork with the state immediately to create some sort of daycare or non-for-profit organization that works with children and horses. That's super easy to articulate. The state cannot define your non-for-profit organization. You can, and if you have a non-for-profit organization that works with children, a pedophile cannot live next to you, and they will have to forfeit either their land to the state or sell it within a certain time frame. So, mic drop, do not let pedos ruin your life. Those dudes fucking suck, and I'll say the hard F, I don't care.
And then Sojourner for Christ also said there was a case of a pedophile taken down and arrested by a vigilante group recently in Indiana. The pedophile was released and charges dropped because of how it went down. What lessons to learn?
Yeah, so bunch of lessons to learn there. One, know when you can and cannot citizens arrest somebody. Know what you can and can do as a citizen or civilian. If you are going to try to take somebody down in a legal capacity, that's why it's so important that we work with law enforcement so that we go through the prior proper steps and procedures. There's a ton of stuff that civilians can do to aid law enforcement in the capturing of these bastards the cops need help with. However, going out and tackling random pedophiles, while is super satisfying, is not necessarily the best way to put them behind bars. So it really depends on what avenue of success you're trying to go down, right? If you're just trying to tackle pedos and catch assault cases, or I mean maybe just run away, I don't think you should do that. I think there's best practices maybe to talk about not on a live stream.
Drop kicks?
Drop kicks doesn't make sense. But yeah, if you're just out there like whacking dudes, that's going to be only successful probably one time, right? And so we want sustainable success against evil, and that means partnering with legitimate organizations. Also, that means if you have a group of people, instead of being a vigilante group, become educated, find professionals in the field, reach out to them, become informed, and form a group around this so that way you can continue to build out networks that put these bastards down.
You can also purchase some nods and know how to use them.
Purchase nods, yeah. Just purchase nods and you just start hunting pedophiles.
I know you couldn't see this because of your whiteboard, but Ty is over there on hold waiting on the phone, and he's throwing punches in the air as you're talking.
That is awesome.
So-
That is awesome. That is awesome. So shout out to Ty. Ty has single-handedly gotten, I think, multiple universities so far to distribute information about Caleb House. His first one was Oklahoma University. He got through the food service industry somehow.
Yeah.
He like finagled his way in.
And I know Fayetteville.
And now Fayetteville as well. So guys, think outside the box with how you're advocating, right? So maybe you call the schools and churches in your area. Maybe call the university. Maybe call all the gun ranges in your county. Call every gun range in your state and be like, hey, have you heard of this place? Hey, have you heard of this place? Hey, have you heard
And
of
if
this
they
place?
want the PDF of the flyer, we can email it.
Yep, if you want the PDF of the flyer, if you want information about how we spend our money, we got that public info that the staff can get over to you. All that stuff is all accessible to you. We're complete transparency as much as we can, because obviously we're not going to tell you stuff that jeopardizes people's safety. We're trying to save trafficked children, not rescue poodles. Shit's a little dangerous from what I gather, right? And by we, I don't mean me and Dudley and Lauren and Britt. We are not the ones doing that. Please don't think that. There are other people that are far more qualified and cooler than us that are doing that shit. What do you got?
Survival posted on their Instagram.
Nutrient survival.
Nutrient Survival posted on their Instagram. Boom, 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 boom. That's right. And carry an effing tourniquet. Warrior Poet Scott. Warrior Poet Scott knows what's up, dude. I freaking love that dude. He's always on them. So get them, Bug Out Bob. I will get them. Hard F. I did do a hard
Is there
F
a PDF flyer we can print to spread everywhere? Email Caleb House. Nope. Email events@calebhouse.org and they will get you the PDF, and you are more than welcome to print it and spread it around.
Yep. Events@calebhouse.org. They'll get you everything you need. Everything you need. Not everything you want. What you want is probably weird. So,
Someone
no.
said that you had caffeinated for this, like you were well caffeinated. Today, when we were told we were having a meeting, because like every few weeks we have this like random meeting, and like we never know what to expect. It's different than all of our other meetings, and we thought that was today, and we were like, how should we prepare? Is this like whiskey and your coffee kind of meeting? He's like, no, this is double Jocko and coffee meeting.
Yep.
Now we know why.
Yeah, so I've had I think 6 cups of coffee. I've had a Jocko Molk. I've had a nutritious breakfast. I've had a fresh fruit and vegetables juice, and I've had this is my second, going on third, because I will soon reload Jocko. We are doing nothing but putting raw
So please,
dog energy into
Donate
this
before
mofo.
Bob passes out from a caffeine overdose.
Donate before IOD. We're breaking the internet. That's right, Warrior Poet Scott, and we're gonna keep breaking the internet regardless.
No, I can't.
CIA 6.2 just joined. Yeah, we get it. We're trying to save trafficking survivors. You don't like that. Chill the hell out, okay? Gosh, don't be so bold. Oh, that's CLA. Never mind. My bad. Too soon, too much. Sorry, Bob. I've got no chill, guys. Can somebody tag in so I can pee again? Or do you guys just want to look at the bubble? Everybody take a quick 2-minute pee break.
I wish we had some music.
Wait.
Yeah, no, we'll get copyrighted.
Oh, I'm
You're
sorry.
having trouble.
Eric,
Trying.
I was gonna say.
But don't keep trying right now. Like,
I'll jump in for a minute.
Yeah.
He's falling asleep. Okay, guys. Hey, if you can see me, maybe. I can't. Oh, there we go. It's lapsed over here. I'm Brittany, the director of operations here at Refuge. My little guy finally fell asleep, so I can hop in for a minute. Wanted to give you a quick update. We've had a few people reach out in the emails and the chat that they are having errors and processing times and just loading screens when they're trying to donate, and that's because we are totally breaking the internet. So this is going on until Friday night at sundown. Try again later, not right this minute, give it a little bit of time. This is just hitting everybody's plate this morning and this day, so everybody is hopping on it right now at this very moment. So I know we're doing huge giveaways right now, so you can keep trying right now, but if you get, don't be discouraged. It runs until Friday evening. What you got?
I don't think Badger knows this, but he said have Cody play something. Cody no longer works in here.
Yeah, so Cody got his own place and actually moved out of the Refuge building, just over a month ago, actually.
Yeah.
Beginning-ish of July. He was ready for his own space. He was ready for more space. He was ready to have like a sick day and be able to sleep without us running a business in his sleep area. And I think, one day hopefully he'll get to settle down and have kids of his own. So that's something he was trying to look forward in his new place.
Don't forget the noise and racket that he was creating doing kick flips during business hours.
Oh yeah, he would skateboard all around the office. The few times that I watched him hit a rock and like catch himself, those should have been on camera. Or like when Bob tries to lay on top of a table and falls through it. Man, we always tell Lauren she should always be filming. Because
I can't always be filming. We know why.
There are moments that shouldn't be caught on film. You are correct. But there's some really funny moments, like those ones I wish we could go back on our security cameras and be like, find those funny moments. So. I'm here for any questions while everyone else is taking a pee break. I figured I'd sit in for a minute, give you guys a quick update. I know we're up to 1,250 unique donors, which is awesome, especially because this just started this morning. So within what are we at? 8 to 2? I mean hours, like 8 hours, 10 hours?
Oh, from when we started?
Yeah, like 8 a.m. So.
Hey, why does Caleb House matter to you?
Oh boy. Oh boy. I don't know if you guys heard that. Bob just asked, why does Caleb House matter to me? If you were here earlier, you heard the story about when we were out and our family was basically not a victim of it, but there was sketchy approach. Yeah, targeted. That's the word I was looking for. We were targeted by sex traffickers, and that completely opened up my world. In a realistic way, but I was a single mom years ago, and I've been in Walmart and had that just weird feeling, and I've seen that person following me from aisle to aisle and like staring, and had those I get a gut check. And I remember picking up my kiddos by myself, and I remember not necessarily immediately leaving the store, but definitely being aware of my surroundings, and if I felt the need, I was going to speak out and make sure that somebody walked me out to my car or things like that. I've always been head on a swivel type of person, just from my single mom days. I was the protector for me and my kiddos, and I had 2 of them. So, I have 2 hands and 2 kids. It was a constant thing I always had to think about and be aware of, because that's not only is that a woman's fear, but a mom's fear. I know women just day to day, we're always head on a swivel because we are normally targeted more than males. And it's always been a thing in my head that I've been way aware of, and you should be too. I know there is Amber. What's your last name?
Haddock.
Yeah, Amber Haddock on Instagram is doing a bunch of really good video series on being aware of your surroundings, and she
Yeah.
just did one on the donation box when you go drop off like one of those big recycled donation centers. She just did a whole video on how like you should be aware of your surroundings and how you should go about getting your donations out of your car and making sure your door's shut and just all those things, because I didn't even think about that.
And she made that video because she was passing a donation box and watched this woman
Yep.
completely clueless and watched a homeless guy start approaching this woman
Yeah.
like in a way that Amber was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah,
do
this
you
is
see?
actually happening. Like
This
that
is
was what
why-
inspired her to make the video. So yeah, talking to her and just seeing, because we're actually doing a collaboration with her next month, which I'm super excited about. She's coming in to hang out with us and do a little ladies' night and make some content, which I'm super excited about.
You know, Walmart seems to be, because I've had the same thing happen with my
Walmart's
kids. While
definitely-
my husband was in the bathroom, and there was a guy that was clearly like, I was watching him. He ended up, like, he came out, but he ended up leaving the Walmart with nothing in his hands. And, like, that was that moment where you're like,
Yep.
that was what was going on.
And what's easy about Walmart's is they can like drive right up to the front door, grab
Yep.
and drive away. I worked at a outlet mall right next to 95, the highway in Florida, and just the amount of robberies we had there, I can't even imagine the amount of kidnappings that happened because they were so close to the highway. Like just getting in and like you're gone. I mean, we had so many people get away with so many thousands of dollars worth of just merchandise from our store. I can't even imagine the amount of trafficking that happened there.
Hey, this is so cool, Sarah. Brad Hall just said, JT just dropped off a flyer, shared it to my Facebook.
JT is out working. I know they went by it's Hall's Electric, I'd assume.
Yeah, I'm guessing.
That's awesome. Yeah, they are out. I know JT and Jadis were going out to Poto and spreading out stuff. And we have guys over in Fort Smith, and we set the whole team out. We were like, here's your area, here's 500 flyers, go. And we have another, 5,000 flyers printed and ready. What you got?
Oh, sorry, Dudley just whispered something to me with a mouthful of M&Ms, and that's all I smell now. So Badger brought up, don't touch the money on your door handles. Have you ever seen that thing where they put it in your car door handle?
Yep.
They
put it on your
They can
windshield.
put stuff on there, like drugs or whatever on there, or it makes you pause and focus on the money, and then
Yep.
you're not keeping your head on a
Yeah.
swivel. And Bob, this question will be for you when you jump back in.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a second. I'm just giving you this. We're gonna also give this away. I got a
gosh.
I got a
Oh my
condition.
gosh.
I got a condition 1 duffel
I
bag.
don't think this was approved by me.
I don't care. I got a condition 1 duffel bag. This thing is freaking sweet. This is water resistant, waterproof, hella tight. Also, we're gonna give away a 3X Caleb House hoodie. Okay? And on this one it says, "Kill the bad ones, save the good ones."
That's a long sleeve.
Or this is a long sleeve, but the hoodie says the same thing.
Yeah, it does say
Yeah,
the
this is a
same
long sleeve,
Yeah.
but the hoodie says the same thing. It says, "Kill the bad ones, save the good ones."
Do it.
And it's got, I think, Matthew 18:6, which is the millstone verse. Whoever crosses the least of one of these will stumble, who believe in me. It's better that they have a millstone tied around their neck and cast into the sea. Boof! That's a punishment.
Man.
You want to do some giveaways while you're here?
I can, except I'm the name drawer. I think there's some on my desk right in front of my computer there on some sticky notes. You see sticky notes that don't say what they won?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, here's a couple.
Okay. I had only wrote down the last few, so we can do these.
So here's these two. Do a couple giveaways. Tell them why they're getting why they're winning right now.
Okay, so these people who are winning are people who have donated $10 or more to Caleb House. Right now we have a super donor who is matching every unique $10 donation. So it's by name, so the person cannot donate $10 10 different times for it to be matched. It is a unique donation. So you, your wife, your mom can all be unique people. You can live in the same household, that does not matter. It's just name and card on file type thing. So it's $10 or more. They're matching the first 10. We are working to do 20,000 unique donations, and we are on our way there. I know we're at, 1,250, almost 1,300 unique donations, and we only started this at 8 a.m. this morning, so I think
till
that's
Friday.
pretty dang good. Yeah, and we have till Friday night at sundown to keep this going, so you guys are going to hear about all this. Keep sharing it out now, because if you share it now, people tomorrow and Friday will still have a chance to donate, so make sure you're sharing it. So, these people are people who have donated during the live stream and are entered into the giveaway. So first is going to be Trevor Johnson, and let me see. I'm going to assume all this stuff on the ground, actually. Trevor Johnson, you are going to win a basic bleeding prevention kit. So I need to put your name on this guy. There you go. This is a full bleeding prevention kit, and it has everything in it: Cat Gen 7 tourniquet, 6-inch ETD, 2 compressed gauze, 2 pairs of gloves, trauma shear, survival blanket, Sharpie, and the instruction card. So Trevor Johnson, you won that guy. And then I have one more. Try not to wake up my little guy here. Daniel Hopkins, you got a hemostatic ETD. This is a 4-inch hemostatic with Cheeto gauze from TACMED, I believe. Yep. And it is a ETD that has the hemostatic agent in it, impregnated in it, which is super cool. I believe these retail for like close to $40. So that's an awesome prize. Thank you so much for your donation for us. And just a reminder, the link is in, I know the bio's on multiple platforms, and I know we're posting them in the comments. Make sure you do the $10 unique donation and put in the dedication field live stream. And that's just an easy way for us to funnel. We're kind of funneling it on our end. And if you forget to put live stream, you can email admin at Refuge Medical and let us know. People have just been sending their receipts and just forwarding them to me so that we put your name in. And we will be here for quite a bit longer today, and I know we'll probably do another live stream tomorrow and another one on Friday. So we are here to hang out. I can answer any questions I got for you. I don't feel like I quite finished why Caleb House matters to me, and I'm pretty sure got sidetracked there. But
Texas Sheep Lady said y'all are giving away hundreds of hundreds instead of the dollar sign.
yeah.
Yeah, we are. We know. Bob went
He
crazy.
had an entire cart full, and we've only added to it since he made that cart. We keep having, like, I found some of our swag bags we had left over from Women's Retreat this year. I know Doc from the shipping department gave us some Sticker Mule hot sauce because that comes with every order we get from Sticker Mule. We got books. We still have Condition 1 cases. He just brought over a whole Condition 1 duffel bag. Like, we still have all types of giveaways, and that's just that we appreciate you to help us get towards this goal of 20,000 different unique donors. So spread the word. I know we have the PDF version of the flyer that you can go pass out to your local churches and schools and places, restaurants, things like that, grocery stores. Just get it posted because everybody should be able to afford to. We had a lady email in this morning. Oh my gosh, I have to share it because it touched my heart. She said that she donated $10 and she apologized. She couldn't cover the processing fees, which is like 47 cents.
She had $10.23 in her account,
and
she had $10.76, I think.
She had $10.23 in her account where the processing fees were like 74 cents, so she could only donate the $10, and she was apologizing for not being able to cover those processing fees, but she donated every last dollar basically in her bank account at that moment, and that was like, if she can do it, you can do it. Like, it's one of those things, like, everybody should be able to do just $10.
Dude,
and just
I
spread
found
the
a
word.
freaking plate carrier.
Oh
my
gosh.
Dude, I
Look
found a
what
plate
he
carrier.
found.
Look, it's a Redemption Tact plate carrier. I'm gonna try to get Redemption Tactical in here.
I was going to say, have we reached out to them?
No, I haven't even texted him today, but I should text him because he hates pedophiles.
Yeah, I was gonna say Redemption Tacticals are buddies. Is there an update on how many donations have come in so far? Our last update was 1,250.
But the
unique donors.
website's messed up right now.
Yeah, the website is working slower and slower because so many people are getting on it to try to donate right now. So I'm not sure we have an update. I see them chit-chatting over there. So I'm gonna check back in probably 20 minutes because they did just tell me they've had several processing errors because you guys are breaking the internet with how many people are jumping on there, which is awesome. Go ahead, keep trying, and we're running this till Friday evening. So we appreciate all that you guys are doing and all the shares. I'm pretty sure TikTok alone had over like 30 shares of the live stream. I don't know about Instagram and YouTube, but you guys are doing awesome. What else we got? I'm trying to look at his over here.
The super donor must be very selfless and humble considering I don't think you guys have stated who it is, and that's awesome.
Yep, yeah, she is not doing it for any sort of recognition on her part.
She wants to be anonymous.
She's being an anonymous right now, and she's doing what the Father told her to do. And what we're doing what the Father told us to do, and what he told Bob to do this morning, which was put Refuge in the corner for a minute today and focus on Caleb House.
It wasn't
and spreading
planned.
the word. It was not. I did
It was
not
a
know about
normal day
this.
of work, like
Yeah.
when we all came in today.
Yeah, we pushed orders first thing this morning, and he was like, "Nope, this is what we're doing for the day." And we were like, "Okay, like this is awesome."
I actually
Well,
Pivot.
I walked in and I was like, "Hey, how many orders do we have?" They're like, "X amount." I was like, "All right, for the next 20 minutes, everybody in this building does nothing but push orders because after our meeting, nobody is touching Refuge stuff."
But he didn't tell us why, so we're all like inside, like, okay, what?
Did everybody lose their jobs?
What is happening?
But just so you guys know, that's why if you have ordered with RM today, your order won't get shipped out today. It'll probably get shipped out first thing tomorrow morning. I'm assuming we'll do a little push again, and then we'll go right back to Cage.
It might not even get shipped out tomorrow.
You think it'll be Monday
I don't
before
know.
we ship things out again?
I
Okay.
guess we'll probably have to ask the father. It's not up to me, man.
This is true. Didn't know. That's okay if you didn't enter. Just email admin at Refuge Medical and make sure you get into the giveaway. Even if you didn't put live stream into the comments, I see that on Instagram over there. So we appreciate coming back. Oh, you got the. He's got the full Caleb House long sleeve on now. He's all cool. It's too warm in here. I wore my blue and white shirt today.
Did we get
I
the
didn't know
air
this was
conditioner
gonna be-
fixed or no?
I don't know if it came back on. I mean, it's definitely, the cream will always rise to the top. Warrior Poet always has great things to say.
All right,
You
I'm
coming
tagging in.
Okay, I got more
Yeah, you need to call me out, people. These people are probably like, hey,
can't
dude,
be
where the heck is all the
you.
stuff and the things? Ugh. Oh my gosh, did I finish that one? I knew I finished that one.
Hey, wait, is that number 4?
That's
Number
3.
three,
That's
okay.
number 3.
Okay.
The one you just threw away was number 3, or the one you just opened is number 3?
This
How
is
much
number 3.
water though?
I'm at least like half a gallon in.
I was gonna say, you're also doing 75 hard, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm 75
okay.
medium.
All right.
It's not really 75 hard.
Well, he did show up to jujitsu.
Yeah.
Both things?
I'm not saying that.
No, it was just one day so far, and he was like, "Oh, what are these warm-ups about?"
Okay, nah, dude. So here's the thing: is last time I was doing jiu-jitsu consistently with you, we did jiu-jitsu for an hour. So we did usually 15 minutes of workout or warm-up, and then we usually did like 15 minutes of roll and 30 minutes of technique. Right? This time it's 2 hours, so double everything. And I was like, dude, I do not have that time. Right? And so it's just what it was. Brother Bob, Tim Bob, I don't know who you are, but what's up, bro? Kermode Bear, LOL. What is up, homies? How are we doing? So, giveaway?
Yep.
So we're giving away stuff right now to anybody who donated $10 to Caleb House and in the dedication line put live stream. So Britt's gonna start calling out some people. I'm gonna give away a bunch of different stuff. I just found a plate carrier. I found a Condition 1 bag. We got another Condition 1 hard case. I think that's what I'll do next. Who we got?
Jonathan Nansen.
Jonathan Nansen. Jonathan, you are getting a Condition 1 hard case. This is just a red Condition 1 case. This thing is super sick.
They're awesome.
Yeah, it's good. It's got the good seal, the good gasket. It is pressurized here, so you can submerge it. This is a solid case. There's no foam in it or anything, so you can kind of do with it what you want. If you want to build a first aid kit, if you want to, put gear in there, if you want to throw it away, if you want to send it to your grandma, I don't care. It's up to you, dog. Well, who's next?
John Cox.
John Cox. Lol. Come on.
COX.
John, you are going to get a Iron Sharpens Iron dog tag. This is, I think, a grindstone dog tag. So this is from the men's retreat a couple of years ago. And so on the back of it, it's got Iron Sharpens Iron. And a man sharpens the face of his friend, right? And so that's Proverbs 17? I don't remember. I'm sorry. It's not on there. That's a proverb. As one man's countenance sharpens another. So that's what you're gonna get, brother man. Who's next? What do we got? Oh, Lauren's got a question.
Wheat, it's Star Snake Heartbreak. Looks just like Howitzer Hill steak.
Yeah, he is a Howitzer Hill.
Oh, okay. I have questions about making large orders. What are
Email.
the questions? Yeah, we're
If you're trying to make a large order for Refuge, just go ahead and email admin at Refuge Medical or email sales at Refuge Medical. However, know that right now we're probably not going to deal with that because we're super focused on trying to get this rehabilitation facility built and raising money for that. So it's not that Refuge doesn't exist. It's that today and probably tomorrow, we're going to focus on raising money and awareness for Caleb House. And you know, that's just really important for us. And so, yeah, that's the deal. But absolutely reach out to sales. Fo might be able to grab you tonight, and email you back and take care of you. Fo handles all of our bulk orders. All right, Britt, send the next one.
Trying to make sure it's not something I've already grabbed. Casey Kemp.
Casey Kemp. Casey. What should Casey get, guys?
Casey should get.
They're from a gun range because it says gunfight concealment.
Gunfight concealment.
Ooh.
They're the owner of gunfight.
They're the
concealment.
owner of gunfight concealment. What should they get?
You got a new update?
Hold on one second.
What's in the box of sporting goods?
Is that?
That's not. It's not good.
Oh.
PPK.
Okay.
We're gonna go with the bleeding prevention kit basic. In this, you get a Gen 1 cat tourniquet, a 6-inch responder emergency trauma dressing, compressed gauze, gloves, trauma shears, survival blanket, a marker, and an instruction card. You get a little QR code there that'll go to some videos. That way you can watch and get some basic instruction on how to use this stuff. This is a high quality kit right here. Throw this guy in any of your shooting bays and you have a really capable blowout kit. I would love to see like maybe an intermediate or an advanced in shooting lanes, because that's going to have the advanced will have hemostatic and chest seals. The intermediate will have your chest seals, right? So something for you to think about in the future. But this mamma jamma right here, extremity wounds, wound packing, massive bleed, that's gonna be a major problem solver. So enjoy that, brother. What do we got? We can do another one. I don't care. Guys, just so you know, we're giving stuff away right now. If you're just tuning in, we're giving stuff away non-stop, okay? All this live stream to people who donate to Caleb House. Here's what you got to do. Go to calebhouse.org, and every unique donation that we have come in that's $10 or more, the $10 is going to be matched, okay? So the donor will match $10 for 20,000 donors. They got 200K they're going to throw to get 20,000 people aware of Caleb House, to get 20,000 people knowing what's happening and praying for these children and praying for the people involved. So go to calebhouse.org, donate $10. In the dedication line, go ahead and put live stream. That'll enter you to win some of the swag that we've got over here. We've got plate carriers, we've got bags, we've got packs, we've got first aid kits, we've got medical supplies, we've got components, we've got hot sauce, we got stickers, we got stuff that we're finding in crevices of this store all over the place, and we're sending it to y'all as a blessing for thinking and giving your money and prayers to an organization like Caleb House. This mamma jamma right here, we're also going to give a 3X away of this shirt that says "Save the good ones, kill the bad ones," and it's got Matthew 18:6 on the back, which is the millstone verse. I mean, that's freaking dope. That goes hard. I don't know, like, keep all your tactical cool guy shirts, because that goes so hard. Like, that's the ultimate tactical cool guy. She was like, if you are a pedophile, I will millstone. It's better that you get millstone. Better you sink to the bottom of the ocean than I get my hands on you. Woo! Dude. Everybody, oh man, good grief. I don't want to say too much, I might get banned. We still got a long live stream to go. What do we got?
Someone asked about if they gave earlier on Bear's Brief, but it has to be during the
It
live
has to
stream.
be during this live stream. It has to be a unique donation. So if you want to do it again to get entered, no problem. Here's your easy solution. You ready? Look at your wife, or your husband, or your boyfriend, or your girlfriend, or your mom, or your dad, or your friend, or your cousin, or hell, dude, go to a random dude on the street and ask him, hey, do you hate pedophiles? And if they say yes, be like, cool, can you do me a favor? Here's what you're going to do. I'm going to give you a $10 bill. Go to calebhouse.org, right? Go to calebhouse.org, donate $10, and put in the dedication line, live stream, right? So you have to do it again if you're going to do it to be entered. That's just how it is. You got to get another unique donation. That's how it goes, man. But don't worry. It's totally possible. You can do it really easily, man. Really, really easily. If you got multiple cards, multiple names, you know, maybe use your nickname and you're, a different card set. I don't know if you want to get entered in again. I don't know the exact rules, but what do you got?
Warrior Poet Scott said, when can I start on the Save an Effing Child shirt?
When can I start on When can I start, or
No, when
can
can he start?
Does he want to make it?
I don't know. That's just
You
what
want
he
to make
said.
a save a wait,
Save
what?
an effing child.
Uh huh.
Save an effing child shirt, like carry an effing tourniquet, but save an effing child? Dude, that's effing dope. How did I not think of that? Dude, right now is when you can get started on it, just so you know. As long as my wife isn't offended, because she's the one who did the carry an effing tourniquet. But I keep her busy. She's fine. She's fine. She's got plenty to do.
I just want you to be aware of that Doc is still finding random cool ass things that he's asking me if they can go into the giveaway.
That's awesome. As
Oh
long
my
as they're not
gosh.
part of like main inventory, like dude, I don't care.
I'm just letting you know. It's gonna keep going.
Do not store up treasures on earth where thieves can break in and steal them. If we have stuff that is just sitting there gathering dust, doing nothing, let's use it to glorify the kingdom rather than sit there and gather
And
dust.
once you give them away, can we keep them up here?
I'm trying
And
to.
not here?
I'm sorry. I'm so
Because
chaotic. These poor
this
people.
is-
I'm a
Did you-
logistical
Did you already
shit
do this one? Did you already give this away? I think you
Black
only did that
monkey
one.
cam? I don't think so. I don't know.
Bob, the Lamppost Collective asked, "Can my business donate?"
Yeah, Ken? Heck yeah, dude. How about this? I'll challenge it. How about your business sends out a mass email to every employee, so that way every employee inside your business has the opportunity to donate.
Customers too.
Customers too, you could use a customer email list, right? Blast it out. There's ways, guys, if everybody's got like, dude, think if all of our small business homies, right? You reach out to your small business collective or whatever, your little syndicate, your friend group, and or just your business. If we can get like 10 or 15 businesses that have 100 people in it, dude, talk about weaponization of technology for good, for righteousness. So yes, Lamppost, absolutely your business can get involved. Your business can get involved in multiple levels depending on how freaking dedicated they are to that. It sounds like your business is based, and so it's gonna get the Bob Base stamp. Boom. I wish dude, hey Dud.
Yo.
Can you like order me a Bob Base stamp and I just put a base stamp right on it?
It has to be made out of steel.
Hell yeah, dude. Bang. Base
Yep.
stamp.
We had a question about some RM stuff.
Okay.
We're gonna do RM stuff tomorrow.
What is the question?
They just want to know the best pack for a hunter in case of emergency.
Origin Western kit, it's on sale. There you go. Boom. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, dude. Go to the website, figure it out. Right now we're talking about Caleb House. That's the best
I got more
first
good
aid kit that you can give to your soul, which is to help work on children. Nailed it. That was great marketing. That's so good there.
Ready? Ready
Yep,
for the next
I'm
giveaway?
ready. I'm sending
Okay. Brandon Lane.
Brandon Lane. Brandon, you are going to get 2 vanilla Jocko Mulks. No big deal. And you know what? You know what? Give him a little sticker pack too. Give him a little sticker pack. Hook our boys up with some stickies. There it is. Bada boom. What else we got?
Adam Harris.
Adam Harris. Boom, 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 boom. Adam Harris is going to win a multicam stud kit. It comes with a soft T tourniquet, Special Operation Forces tourniquet, as well as a pair of Refuge Medical 7 1/4 inch trauma shears, which easily deploys once the hook and loop has been dismantled. Boom! Stored anywhere on your chest rig and or tactical equipment for easy access to life-saving gear. The stud kit, brought to you by this stud right here.
Doc just added something else to the basket.
Doc's just over here finding grindstone stuff. This is dope. Here we go. Boom, stud kit. And you can use the hook and loop so then you don't lose your shears. Right? You don't yard sale everything.
Silverback asks, "Can we print and post the graphics for Caleb House?" Another patron said he had permission, but I wanted to make sure.
Yes, you can reach out to events@calebhouse.org, and events will send you the PDF to print out, to go door to door, to go hand to people, to go evangelize. I personally recommend to anybody who goes out, bring someone with you and bring your Bible. Here's why. You're participating in spiritual warfare, whether you realize it or not. Yeshua, when he told us to go through all the nations making disciples, right? Making disciples, spreading the truth, right? Preaching the gospel. We baptizing people, right? Said to take somebody with you, 2 or 3, right? So go out not alone, but go out with someone. Bring a copy of the word with you right there, right? And be prepared to be encountering evil. Because I promise, once you step into the fight for Elohim, boy, these mofos come out of the woodwork. They really do. There are some weird, slimy creatures that come out of the woodwork, and they will try to F you up. Here's the cool thing. Do not fear, for our God is God. No ifs, no ands, no buts, no coconuts. Alright? Yahuwah is Elohim. It's just that simple. Yeshua is Messiah. He has given you an ordained authority as a son and daughter of the Most High. So go out and do that good work. Preach the gospel. Yep, what you got, Lauren?
So we have a Facebook page for Caleb House now. You can find one of the main graphics on there. Please go like and follow the Facebook page. Share that post. Invite people to like the page. There's going to be updates on there.
Oh, yeah.
The website will be on there.
All
so
the updates.
check it
All
out
the
on
updates.
Facebook.com, Caleb House with a K.
Gotta go to Facebook. Guys, if you're not supporting the socials for Caleb House, I'm about to...
Oh, that hit Ty.
Oh, no way! Was Ty over there?
Yeah.
I couldn't
It,
have done
hit
that
the
again if
table
I
and
tried.
bounced. He was like, oh.
My Apple Watch kept picking up my voice and listening to me, and I got pissed off, so I just
Free Apple Watch.
And now Ty is keeping it.
There you go, Ty. You got a free CIA listening device.
EMF Dangerfield.
What'd you say?
EMF Dangerfield.
Oh yeah, it is. It's just I got it for the heart rate monitor. May the great
So
and mighty warrior King Yehoshua Messiah lead us to victory. Amen. Amen. Amen to that, Warrior Poet Scott. That's a good word, bro. I pray that for everybody here. Guys, remember, share the post. What we're doing right now, we are raising awareness and funds for Caleb House. Awareness first, funds second. Here's how we're doing it. We got a super donor, and they want to reach 20,000 people. Okay, that super donor is going to match $10 for 20,000 different donors. Here's how we weaponize this. A, you share this live stream on everything right now. You share all the correlating images throughout the next 3 days. That's today, Wednesday, tomorrow, Thursday, and then Friday, right? And then with that, you can start to engage other people. Send text messages. Go have conversations. Evangelize on behalf of children that are being hurt. Because it's time that we stand up as communities. Let's take some ownership as men and women. And let's buckle down and do some freaking work. Let's get serious about it. I mean, for the love of Elohim, can we just do the work? Which means go out and have hard conversations. It's going to be uncomfortable. I understand, right? What are you wanting people to do? You're wanting people to become aware of the fact that trafficking is a problem. Get them involved. Give them the information. And then further than that, show them organizations like Caleb House that they can support, or other organizations as well, right? But I like Caleb House because it focuses here on our country, right? Because while it's terrible that it happens everywhere, I really want to clean up my own fucking house before I'm worried about everybody else, right? Worry about your own self before everybody else, okay? And so for us, we want to focus our efforts here. And so that's why we're supporting Caleb House. Any $10 donation is being matched right now. It's got to be a unique donation. And then we're doing the live stream. So if you go and donate, and in the dedication line you put live stream, that enters you to win a crap ton of merch that we have over here. We've probably already given away like 40 or 50 things, and we're still going. I have the doctor right now rummaging through the crypts, nooks, and crannies of the estate to find hidden gems related to different eras throughout the enterprise. You know, and he's bringing us stuff like zeets. He's bringing us stuff. Don't you mock me over there.
We were really impressed by your use of wordplay. Words of the day.
We got holsters, we got seats, we got blade carriers, hot sauce. I mean, the stuff that he's pulling out of here, it's a plethora of different items. I mean, it really is. It's almost impressive how random it is.
We got some really cool seat that was donated to us that we
Really?
just
Put 'em
found.
on the end.
They're amazing, like gorgeous
They look
seat.
dope. They look really good.
Yeah.
One of our
Stump
people named
421456. No, this is not a scam.
No, this is not a
Scam
scam.
question mark? Don't forget. What?
No, this is not a scam. This is a real thing. All of us we are held accountable to not just the state, but the Fed. We are a registered 501c3. We work with local, state, federal law enforcement agencies. They are a scam?
No. We are Refuge Medical. They are a 501c3.
Well, I say we because it's like, it's the communication that I'm used to saying because I do live streams for Refuge Medical.
Yeah.
So I'm used to saying we. I'm trying to raise money for Caleb House. I donate to Caleb House. I feel like I'm a part of that because I've been donating to Caleb House. So I'm personally invested in this. You get what I'm saying?
I know. But
What
the
you-
people.
What you got over there?
My immediate response to "Are you a scam?" was "Are you a demon?"
No, we're not a scam. Are you a demon? Let us know in the comments below. We'll see what happens. I mean, I'm down for spiciness. We're 3 hours into this live stream. Would you like some zeets or some anointing oil? Any oil can be anointing oil if you anoint with it. Also, there is no secret oil. That's not how it works. Don't let snake oil salesmen fool you. Is that where it comes from?
I don't know. The one oil that was the true oil, we are actually not even allowed to recreate.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, the oil is off limits.
Yep.
Not allowed, not cleared. Guys, so we're talking about how to donate to an organization that fights pedophiles because pedophiles are fucking lame. Just straight up bad deal, not cool. People who traffic children should get the smoke and are going to get the smoke. And realistically, we as Refuge Medical stand against sexual immorality. And we definitely stand for the children of the United States. And so those things are like, boom, dude. Like Caleb House supporting children, protecting children, restoring children, and fighting freaking pedos? Refuge Medical? Our belief structure? Hello, match made in heaven. This is like peanut butter and jelly over here. What do you got?
Are the Zeet seats available for purchase?
No.
Not these ones.
No.
These ones were donated.
No,
so.
these are like donated Zeet seats. I think that like Sanctified Supply Co. sells Zeet seats, Grindstone sells Zeet seats, but it's like they don't sell them. They just like cover a labor cost. Like they pay somebody to make them. They don't profit off of them.
Sanctified makes theirs, I'm pretty sure.
Do they? I thought so. I thought they tied their own. Yeah, and there's a bunch of different places. Type in Zeet online and try to type that.
Brandon M., thank you so much for your donation.
Types zit. Don't do that. It's a weird video. It's just people popping zits. It's a bad time. So we got more giveaways that we're doing. These are people who reached out and donated during the live stream. Super sweet sets of zeets, man. These are nice. These are tied with love and with faith, dude. These tassels are thick.
You can thank Heather. Her name is Heather. She's really awesome.
Heather is dope. Whoever Heather is. Do I know Heather?
No, I don't know Heather. She just
No one knows Heather, but Heather knows the Father. Because this is made with love. Right here. These are dope. Look how
Those are like,
they're like stiff.
yeah.
These are dope. The black one, that's super sick.
There's camo thread.
no.
Oh man, that is camo thread.
Yep.
Are you kidding me?
Hey,
That is camo thread, Zeet.
Now
Man,
I want to upgrade mine to those thicker ones.
These are some Dudley Zeets if I've ever seen some Dudley Zeets. I'll tell you that right now. Dudley wears some long Zeets.
Gotta let them dangle.
He's like some dangle. You gotta. That's Dud's conversation starter. He'll be in a store and people will be like, "What are those things?" And he goes, "Well, you see in Numbers 25," and you just hear him through the whole store, and then you get a Dudley sermon. And you didn't know it was coming, but it's coming.
Pretty
Which ones
much.
do you have? You have the light ones? or
I have the
dark ones?
white and blue, and I have the camel ones
And
here.
then there's like A light
Oh
camo.
man, these are light camo.
And then there's a green.
And these are like OD green, black, and blue. These are sweet. So, tzitzits is a biblical command. You are to wear them on the corners of your garments to remember the commands of Elohim. And a lot of people are like, nah, Jesus did away with that. Nah, Jesus wore tzitzits. Because if you look, when the woman who struggled on her menstrual cycle for years upon years upon years came and fell at the feet of Yeshua, or Jesus, what she grabbed the corner of his garment, right? But if you look at the original translation, what she grabbed was his tzitzits. She grabbed his tassels, and Yeshua felt that immediately when he felt that connection to the commands. He felt that through her, and that right there, that moment of faith that she said, if I could just touch the tassels of the Messiah, right, I will be healed, right? That faith is what saved her. So that's not why we wear tzitzits. We wear tzitzits because the book told us to do it. That's a cool story of what happened when Yeshua was wearing tzitzits, right? Which I think is interesting to say. So we're going to give a couple sets of these tzitzits away right now. These tzitzit tassels, danglies, blue danglies, whatever you want to call them. I call them the rules. But yeah, we're going to go ahead. Send it on a couple for me here, Britt.
I only have one at the moment because I don't have a new list.
We need an update.
Scouting in the Woods is the one I got.
Scouting in the Woods. You are going to get Scouting in the Woods. We're going to do the black and OD green. Black and OD green is going to Scouting in the Woods. So this is for you, my friend. Whether you're a chick or a dude, I don't know. But you're scouting in the woods. And now you got some new tassels to wear. And if you don't wear tassels and you're like, man, I don't know what to do with these, keep them, read your Bible, read about them, pray about it, and, work it out with the Father.
Hold them up so they can see them better.
I've been holding them up. Don't-
No, I had to turn the lights up.
That's what we got right there. That's the sauce. Boom. Cool. That's a good set of zits.
He said, awesome, thanks y'all.
That is super dope. So we got a couple more sets that we're going to give away. Guys, how do you get entered in the giveaway? This is how you get entered. You go and make a unique donation to calebhouse.org right now for $10, right? That $10 is going to get matched by a super donor. If you put in the dedication line, live stream, we, Refuge, are supporting Caleb House right now, so we're going to bless you, right? And we're going to bless you with something random. I've literally given people a piece of cardboard so far. I've also given people like $300 bags. I've also given people a tzitzit. We don't know what you're going to get. Don't give with an expectant heart. Give with a joyful heart because it pleases the Father, right? And if you don't want to give and you're just trying to get something, go away. Stop it.
Hey, Scouting in the Woods said that may be an answer to my prayers, is what he said about the ZZs.
Well, that is super cool. Yeah, dude, you got, it's the rules. It doesn't matter. You don't need an answer for your prayers. Look in the book. He already answered you. I know this exact argument because I've prayed on this exact thing, and I've had somebody say, hey, dude, he's answered your prayers. It's in the book. Read it right here.
Ready
I love
for
you,
another
bro. That's what I got. What you got?
one? Ready for another?
I'm ready. Send it.
Okay. Adam Harris.
Adam Harris, blue and white. They're super tight, and it is all right tonight. These are for you. That should be a fight.
It's
now.
like
you
3
hit the
Jocos
caffeine
in and coffee.
What'd you say?
You're on the caffeine high right now.
I am.
Yeah.
Dude, somebody's got to be on it. So yeah, these Bad Mama Jammas are for you, my friend. You can go ahead and expect these coming to you to sport and to support Yeshua, support Yah, and just do what you're told. What I love about these is demons know. Like, for show. They will know. I mean, they know the spirit, right? But like, dude, they super know when you got tassels on. I'm not even joking.
if
And
you
by the
missed-
way, if you're watching this and you're here on the Refuge channel and you're like, man, these guys are super weird and religious. No, we read the Bible and do what it says. And if you're not a fan of that, bye. Shalom. Have a great day. We're here for the Father, not for you. We love people. We're here to serve. Our mission statement as a company is to save lives while in service to the Father's kingdom and experience the provision, the abundance of His provision and blessing, right? that aligns exactly with what Caleb House is doing, which is why we're having these conversations today. What you got?
If you missed putting live stream in the box, just email
Yep.
admin@refugemedical.com and we will get you added to the list for the giveaway.
Yeah, if you forgot to put live stream in, email us, dude. It's no big deal. We'll solve it. Boom. Quick, fast, easy. Not a problemo. You know what I mean? If I was like, dang, dude, he is all caffeinated. I gotta be. Next.
Eric Sander.
Eric Sander. We got, blue, black, and tan. I am a fan, my man, because they can be worn about the town. This is what it's about. I mean, come on. Could you get any better than this? This is sporting the Most High. You have won these, my friend. They are a blessing unto you, and I hope that you wear them. I hope they do well. I pray that Yah blesses you.
Good question.
I really do. Name is Sheila.
TMC said, if you won something, do you need to do anything? I may have missed that.
No, we if you want something, we have your information, and if not, we'll contact you because we have your contact information. And so if you want something, you should be all good, my guy. Now, it may be that, like, if your billing address is different than, like, your shipping address, reach out to us, but usually that's not a big deal. And then we got one more.
Jason Eck.
Jason Eck. What the heck?
You know Jason.
He lost it. He's one of our live saves.
Yeah.
Oh! Yep, I do know Jason. Oh my gosh, Jason. Well, Jason, these Bad Mama Jammas are a camo pattern and blue, so you know what to do. Wear them through and through, and they'll prove it to you that it is true. Hey man, come on, I'm a poet. I didn't even know it. Did you guys know I could rhyme like this?
I think it's only when you're caffeinated that you can do this.
Nah, I can do this all the time. That's brain span. So these Bad Mama Jammas are coming your way. I pray that they just bless you and that they allow you to remember the Father's commands. They just help you be a guiding light and that you would do good things. What?
Which color set is
This
that?
is the dark camo.
Okay.
Dark camo.
Stephen Hershey said, so I forgot and went back in and re-upped my monthly donation with the dedication. Does that work? Is it $10?
If it's $10 or more, yes. Yeah, if it's $10 or more, yes, because that's what's getting matched by the donor. The donor is matching every $10 donation that is unique, right? And so it's in this 3-day period. So as long as you haven't already donated within this 3-day period, because then you're already covered. But if you're like, man, I still want to help, I want to still get more active, go send it to more unique donors. Have your wife donate on her card, or your girlfriend donate on her card, and then put live stream in the dedication. You can grab some sick swag. Maybe. I don't know if you're going to win. We have a lot of people who have put it in so far. We've only given out so many stuff. I mean, we do have a ton of swag here. I still got plate carriers. I still got backpacks. I still got the paintball gun. I think the paintball gun's going to go next. The paintball gun comes with hoppers, paintballs, a tube. I can't send it with CO2 because apparently that's a bomb, and I didn't know that. So, but whatever, dude. It's hard out here in these streets. Go to Walmart and get some CO2. Or go to your local sports store that's not Walmart, because Walmart's not cool. Unless that's all you have, I guess. I don't know. It's hard out here in these streets. I digress. We got another one?
I don't think we've done this one yet. Timothy Howard?
Doesn't sound
I
right.
don't think we
Doesn't sound familiar.
Timothy Howard, you are going to win the Kronos paintball gun. Valued at an amount of money that I'm sure is more than zero. This man of a jamma right here will definitely fire paintballs. How well, I don't actually know. I'm sure it works good enough. I don't know if I use this one, but I use this type of paintball gun when we did the trial run of R4. I shot a bunch of random students in the dark under nods with it. It pissed them off. It was hilarious. It fired faster than I thought it would. That's the information that I have on this gun. It also comes with paintballs. The type of paint and ball and paintball that it is, I don't know. It says Zap on the box, and it says attack paintballs. It's got 2,000 count, and it's 68 cal. Whether that's calories or caliber, I'll let you decide.
Please don't eat them.
Don't eat the paintballs. Damn it, why do we have to say that now?
Why you gotta be a mom?
You said calories, like...
It's just to keep the people guessing. Come on. So, anyways, we're gonna send that out to you. What was it, Tim Howard?
Yes.
Thank you so much. I'm gonna need somebody to relieve me because I've drank 78 Jocos and I'm gonna pee my pants. So literally anybody would work at this point. So whoever wants to tag in at this
I'm
point,
coming. Hold
maybe
on.
it'll be Dud, maybe it'll be Grit.
Oh,
Guys,
gosh.
remember to hydrate and to share the stream. Let's stay active here. We're not giving up. We've been on this stream for a couple of hours now, but that's all right. The live video is paused. That's not good.
What? Oh no.
You know
This
what we
is
should
not
do?
charging.
You know what we should do? We should end the live stream, and then we should just go live again because it's gonna repopulate in everybody's feed.
True.
Yep.
End it. Bye guys. See you in a minute.
We'll be
I'm gonna
back.
go pee.